Hey!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Hello,
We
everyone.
I
are
hope
You can hear
here.
us.
We've made it.
Can they?
Yeah,
They
we're good.
can.
I don't know.
They can. That'll be good,
Beautiful.
yeah. All right. Welcome back to Strixhaven with our chaotic student body. Say hi, chaotic student body.
Hi,
Hi,
chaotic
chaotic
body.
student body.
There we go.
No.
Thank you.
I like how me and Zane didn't.
No, never.
There was two sides to that. There was
The
like, nope,
chaotic
I'm not
one
doing
said
that.
no. The non-chaotic one said hi.
We
Like,
might
no,
be the
we're not doing
problem.
I think it's me.
All right.
It might be us, yeah.
It's not you, it's me.
I know it's not me.
Yes. All right, so yeah, D&D Play 20 is back on with Strixhaven. All right, so like we usually do, we're gonna roll some pre-game initiative to see who introduces himself first.
Ooh, we start off with a 19 today.
13.
There were those rolls when I played last night.
Oh, thank
Usually
you.
we don't need it.
I rolled a 15 for a 20. So it's me again. Is it? Anybody else got better than
No,
a 20?
Ash is first, I believe.
What?
You
No,
rolled
you rolled a
15?
15.
Just 15.
Yeah, well, just a 15. Are we not
Yeah.
adding
Well, it already added
It already
your plus
did.
5.
Yeah.
So you
It
rolled
added
a
the
10.
plus 5, yeah. Again.
I didn't actually roll.
All right, so I believe Ash is the tribute. Step up, Ash.
Huzzah! I am Brandon. I am playing good old Ash Blackfang. He is a mountain dwarf genie warlock. He is having just, the best week and a half or week. I think we're on, I can't remember. Have we had 2 weeks yet?
2 weeks, yeah.
It's
I think
about
we're at the
2 weeks
end
now.
of the second
And then-
week.
The end of
And then you
second week of school.
And then you're due for like some good old time skips.
Yeah. So
Right.
he is
Good
doing
stuff.
the best he can.
Always.
Yes, it is. All right. Thank you, Ash.
Mhm.
That brings us to, I believe it's Simon.
It is Simon.
Let me bring
I'm
up Simon.
Saint. I'm playing Simon. He is a very small, very cute little owlin druid with a little man's that is his little fire druid dude. I don't. It's too early for me. I have no idea.
It's too early to know who you are.
He's
Yeah.
cute. He's small. He's best friends with Kai. Well, he's best friends with pretty much anyone
Everybody,
he's ever met.
yeah.
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 But he's having a really good time, and he's also painting the set for the school play, which he's very excited about because he's almost done. It's going really well.
Very nice.
I do.
Thank you for that comments. And then we
It'd
have
be me.
Kalani.
No.
Oh, no. It is Merton. It's Merton.
It is
yeah.
Martin.
Excuse me.
It'd be you.
It'd be me. Hi, everyone. I'm David, and I'm playing Merton, who's a Minotaur, who's just along for the ride. Just not chaotic at all. Not causing trouble for anyone. No.
Does he have a monocle? I don't know if I've ever seen this art before.
No, this is Hero Forge. That's Hero Forge.
You mean at school within 2 weeks? This is how you look like?
Well, I never look. I can't see over his hat when I'm on his head, so I never
Every
see
now
it.
and then he
He's
just
too
hangs
tall.
it. Every now and then he hangs it from the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And he's got a little pocket in his waistcoat for his monocle. Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. That's good. All right, so good stuff, good stuff. All right, now I believe it is Kailani.
Hi. Yes, so my name is Mariana Vagabunda, and I play Kailani, as far as everyone here knows, a Triton Storm Sorcerer who is finally made friends and who is very chaotic and very impulsive and causing a lot of trouble.
Sounds about
Yep.
right.
Accurate.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. And yeah, last but not least, I am the Draconic. Wait, I'm Professor Draconic in this. As like the Arcane DM. What am I called on stream?
You are
Arcane
Arcane DM.
All right, I'll settle on a name sometime. So yes, I'm the Arcane DM. I will be facilitating the chaotic student body's education here, at least trying to. I'm also known as Raza, playing some different games. I'll soon be going to school in a different magical school. Like it'll be the turns of table, you know. But for now, I am still in charge. So we'll go with that. All right. So who would like to tell the lovely stream what you guys got up to last time?
I can tell you exactly 4 things, and none of them are helpful. But they're the only 4 things I have in my notes app. Would you like me to say that?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have Saints, like, bullet points, and then we're going to have a recap. So go ahead, Saints.
Okay, good, because none of this will be useful. So, number 1, we met someone, we met the Dean of Radiance, Shale Talonrock, and Owlin.
That's it. 1 sec.
We talked to some chick named Astrid, who I have labeled bitch bully for Quint.
It's accurate.
I have a note here about Todd. That's my little owl familiar that only I think Kai has met.
Yeah.
And then I have a note here about Little Mans, my little wildfire spirit. That's it. That's literally the only notes I took. That's it.
We have Astrid here.
Yeah.
Is that helpful?
Look at Astrid. She upgraded from a random token to an actual picture.
Oh.
Tell him off.
You know what? I have changed my mind. That bitch is super hot.
Yeah, no. I want that bitch dead, okay?
I just kind of want that bitch, but okay.
It
Fine,
was funny
have her.
because
I don't care.
we were playing the other Strixhaven, and she's like, she has no right to have a hand. She has no right to be a token. She deserves to be a generic token. Same reaction.
Right.
To me, some things hotness doesn't cover for. Sorry, Merton. Sorry, I interrupted you.
That's right. That's all right. I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay. My brain is struggling to remember what happened. So.
Do you? Kailani's going to put her hand up for the recap.
Was mine not helpful enough?
Take a student die for the bullet points, and Kailani, you go do the recap.
I got at least 2 names. That counts.
Okay.
I wrote 2 of the same names down as you, and my other bulletin was Lundquist was the one who did the robes that were ordered.
Yeah.
Having after, yeah.
We already knew that.
Yeah.
I know.
We've known that for like 12 sessions.
Yep. I don't know why I wrote that, but that's what I wrote.
But Ash, the point is, Ash knows. He knows what's happening.
Sure does.
He's really sure now.
You think, oh, he's known for so long, but he's been in the library for like the whole time. Like he knows something that's happening.
But has he though, considering he's got an invisibility spell?
We don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't know.
Half the time he doesn't even look like him in the library. We have no idea.
Nope.
He's best way to get peace and quiet.
Kai, what did we actually do last time?
Yeah, Kai.
Last time we started after Merton barged into and broke the door of Mr. Lundquist, and he found that I had electrocuted his ledger. He was very flustered and annoyed, and Ash had a quick look as invisible in his back room, and took some vials, I believe. Mr. Lundquist explained to us that the only reason he was acting strange was that he had looked at the information we had requested and forgotten it, and had gone to double check before giving us the wrong information, and that the robes had been ordered by Quintilius, Antifium Melenta III, but had been picked up by Rubina, Quintilius's other friend that is part of the Play Actors Guild. So Simon knew both of who both of them were, and we decided to then go investigate further as to, well, if Rubina took the robes, at what point did they go missing, if Quintilius actually had something directly to do with them animating. So they went to the Rose stage, where the Play Actors Guild is, because that's where Simon knew they are usually rehearsing. And there they were with Dean Talonrook, Dean of Radiance from Silverquill, overseeing the rehearsal. Oh no, wait, the Dean wasn't there. Back up, the Dean came later. So they were there, and so they came up with a plan to get Quintilius to talk. Kailani stayed out of it because he doesn't like her, and it would cause trouble. So Merton and Simon followed Ash, that dressed very fancy, to try to demonstrate to Quintilius that, same level. Let's have some
We're peers.
Conversation.
We can talk rich boy to rich boy.
Rich boy to rich boy. Quintilius still didn't care because he recognized Merton and Simon and was looking for where the hell Kailani was, because it was smelling. This whole thing was smelling off to him. But eventually, when
dare I say it smelled fishy? My bad.
Rude.
So not an inspiration point for that one.
DM loses a reroll point.
How are we the problem?
So at first Quintilius was like, who are you? I don't want to talk to you. What is this about? Like, I don't care. Go away. But with Ash's insistence and persuasion, he convinced Quintilius to go backstage and actually have a talk about what happened. Quintilius explained that he never got the robes, and he was absolutely distraught that they had been ripped to shreds. He was blaming them until Rubina got involved because it became kind of a bit of an argument, and Quintilius is very dramatic. She told them that she left the robes outside of his room. He said he never got them. She said they had a talk about this already. He says he doesn't remember. So he got very suspicious. Kailani, in the meantime, everyone had been told to leave, so she saw everybody leave, and she got worried and sneaked in and tried
Didn't make
to
things worse.
come up with a excuse to have been there, but got stopped by Lorene and Astrid. Sorry. And
You okay?
no,
You're right there.
and that became a little bit of an altercation. Somebody ended up calling Dean Talonrook. And eventually the Dean Talonrook came to look for Quintilius, coming to the end of the conversation with the rest of the group. They thought that there was something wrong with Quintilius because he was obviously not remembering stuff that happened, and Rubina was a lot more trustworthy. So Dean Talonrook double-checked if Quintilius was okay and took him to be checked over by the healers at Witherbloom, and the group told Kailani what they've learned. Kailani explained that there are possibilities of modify memory spells, and it could be either one of them, but it really doesn't seem like they were directly involved. So she told them that as far as she knows about Strixhaven, they do track magic signatures with like when and where people were. So Kailani was going to be busy the rest of the afternoon, so the rest of the group agreed to go speak to Professor Sharpbeak about who was around the room at the time that Rubina delivered the robes, to see if there was any more clues to be gleaned from that small time frame. Quintilius came back. Kailani apologized and made a big spectacle of it, but actor to actor, he picked up on it and was like, okay, what do you really want? And she's like, actually, just apologize and start anew. And he accepted the apology, which Kailani was a little reluctant to do because she doesn't think she did anything particularly wrong, but at least they've turned a new leaf and are kind of neutral at the minute. And I think that's it.
Got it. All right.
The only other thing I just remembered, when Ash was invisible at the back of Lundquist's shop, he's seen a bunch of robotic guards walking back and forth. And I
Yeah.
believe Merton and I went for some buffalo wings.
That's true. You
Food.
guys were talking at the cafe for a bit. That's true.
Yeah.
I think I was with you.
So-
At
Yeah,
the
I
cafe.
think you're eating. Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's where we finished, was munching on
We
some
went
food.
to get lunch. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Priorities.
Yeah, and then I went by, told you guys that there was Professor Sharpbeak knows probably where to get that information of who was where before I ran to my extracurricular because I am very busy on a Thursday.
Oh yes, was that water dancing? Was it?
Water
Yeah.
dancing,
No?
yeah. Intramural water
Yeah,
dancing
yeah.
club.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
And I had the day off. I didn't have any classes on a Thursday.
Yeah. I believe, if I quickly just look at the schedule, on a Thursday I have water dancing club. Yeah, just water dancing club.
So what day are we on now?
We
What
are.
day are we
I
going
think
for?
it's still Thursday.
Still the Thursday afternoon.
Yeah,
Right.
because you guys
We
wanted
basically
to,
just had lunch
yeah,
or like an early dinner, maybe.
an early dinner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We had Lupper.
All right.
Lupper. Hate that. No. Reject.
It's like, no, I don't think so.
I tried it. I didn't like it. Never good.
Okay. So, I guess what we'll do is we'll start with Ash's group and go from there. So I believe it's Kailani. Kailani, you were on your way to your mural.
Yeah, we had already rolled for the week anyway, so I'm just assuming that it's just standard.
It's standard, yeah. Standard procedure, yeah. You did pretty good.
Standard procedure.
Except presumably without people booing because you had that talk with Quint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Maybe.
we'll get to actually in a minute. Yeah, we'll actually.
Yeah, if whether he goes, right? Because the talk just happened, so maybe he hasn't had time to tell people don't do that anymore.
Yeah. All good. All right. So, Ash, you leading the way to Professor Sharkbeak?
Yeah, we were headed there.
I've been there the most. I'm probably leading the way.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Simon.
Okay. Let's go. Come on. I know where it is.
Yeah. Take one step, wait. Take one step, wait.
Yeah.
Take one step, wait.
Merton's like 6 feet behind because he
I
hasn't
know.
took any steps yet, or he's already
No.
past us.
Yeah. I mean, 7 foot Minotaur. I probably have one.
Couple
one
legs
step
up on
till
us.
10.
After like 5 minutes, I get tired and I just fly up on one of your shoulders.
Yeah,
and direct.
sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you point to wing.
Yeah.
I could just imagine like a little like Ratatouille thing, but with the
Yeah.
horns, with the horns. Just,
Oh yeah, like using it.
Steering.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I have no
Okay.
problem with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
100% happens.
I have no problem with that. And just seeing that picture in my mind makes me chuckle. So,
Mm-hmm.
which way we go? You pointing the way, so
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
What do you think we
I
should
feel like-
actually say to
Setting down the
the
corridor.
professor? Do you want to like maybe come up with what we want to say before we just get there?
Never. Okay.
Wing it.
She knows we're looking into it, right?
We have told her yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now we just want her to see if she can either get us a list or at least look into a list of the people who were passing the freshman dorm or Quint's room, right?
Mhm.
That's what we were talking about.
We're trying to figure out
To
who.
see if they grabbed the package
Yeah,
from
who would have
outside his
had
door.
the ability and who was close at the time. Yeah.
Because we didn't think this is either a freshman took it and gave it to an upperclassman, or an upperclassman was in the freshman dorm and took it, because we don't think there's any way a freshman has the power to do something like this.
No, and we
Yeah.
also really want to find out who it was intended for.
Yeah. So we
Or if
should
it was just random.
definitely start, I think, with any upperclassmen that were in the freshman dorm that night.
Yeah.
And then if there's nothing there, look into the freshman. I don't know how specific it is. I don't know if it can tell us like past Quint's door or something. Or if
Yeah.
it's just in the freshman dorm, because then it's just any freshman.
I know. But there's such a short timeline. Hopefully they know something.
Merton's just trying to keep up with this. He is listening to the conversation, but he's just trying to keep up because you guys are speaking quite fast.
Heading down the corridor.
Yeah, I'm just lumbering. Yeah, just walking down the corridor with Simon directing me. Just like,
I pull out a baguette and just give it to Merton.
I just take it and I'm chewing thoughtfully, and I nearly walk past the dean's door. Oh, sorry. Just trying to keep up with the conversation. That's all. So, shall I knock?
We'll all knock.
Okay.
And the door's wide open.
We knock anyways. Simon just says knock.
Someone roll me a
Knock, knock,
D100 real quick.
I got it.
Real quick.
You got it.
No, you can do it. I don't have a D100 handy.
Oh,
Well,
actually, I do. There we go. Okay. Oh, 30.
30? Okay.
Yep.
So you go up to the door. I will knock us one.
3,
Yeah.
2.
One from this side, one from this side, and one from in the middle.
And a kick, a kick at the door, yeah.
Oh, no. Simon does also say knock, knock. As
It
we're
just says knock, knock.
knock, knock.
Also, bless you, Kalani.
Thank you.
Paying attention. All right, so you all knock, and then there's like a, it was like, oh my, 1 minute, and she comes to the door, and she like opens it and looks out, and she sees, she was looking down, and she sees Merton, and she kind of has to like do that, crane her neck up a little bit.
I'm just on top of Merton's head.
She goes, how can I help you, dears? She's like,
Hi, sorry to bother you. We just
not at
actually
all.
had a few questions. I assume you remember the day that we got attacked by robes.
Can we come in?
That too.
She's like, here's the robes. Like, can we come in? And she's like, oh, of course, dear. No, we'll come in. And she kind of opens the door, and you kind of go into her really cozy office. She sits behind her desk. And she goes, so take a seat. And you notice that at first it's only like one chair, but then as she says take a seat, they like multiply.
But are they big enough for me? I said, one of them big enough for me.
It's like the classroom chairs. Like you go to sit, it looks a little bit small, but she's like, she just gestures you to sit down. You do it, and it expands to fit you. Like you just
Does a really small chair appear on her desk? Because that's where I wanted to sit.
And then it raises you up 5 feet.
Yeah.
Excellent. Perfect.
Barstool.
Right where you want it to be. She's like, and it'll be like just for comfort, it would be your preferred style of chair. If you want to like an armchair, you want it to be like a standard chair. She just
I'm getting a stone bench.
A stone bench.
Simon's is for sure a rocking chair that is way too close to the edge of this desk.
And I'm keeping an eye on Simon, just in case he does rock himself off the edge of it.
I do.
Yeah, so she's
so and my hand's underneath. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, yes. No, that's all right. Sorry. So she goes, she steeples her fingers together. How can I help you, dears? She says that this, you've seen them before. I hope I can bring it up now. You see the Inkling mascot. Like it's like this Inkling creature kind of sits up on the desk with her, and she goes, how can I help you both? Oh, all of you. And it's just like it just sits on her shoulder.
I stare at it so hard.
Who would like to talk? You guys want me to talk, or do you want to talk there, Simon or Merton?
You're our spokesperson.
What is that?
That is
Oh,
something
this is-
that I eventually want.
It's an inkling. She looks at you.
They are extremely handy.
Wow.
What, for causing trouble?
Nope.
I make a little note in my little notebook to try and find out what an inkling is.
Hmm.
And then, okay.
It's my personal assistant, and she's like, it takes notes for me. And it kind of,
Ooh.
she says
Really
that it kind
good
of
at
gets
doing
off her
stuff.
shoulder. It's just like one of the parchments I like starts to float up, and the inkling, without having to use a quill, starts to like annotate.
Literally
Yeah.
uses its finger.
Literally uses its finger to write
Do
notes.
they have a name?
She goes, "This is Avar."
Avar. Okay. Your turn, Ash.
Thanks. But yes, having one of them, I could double the amount of books I can copy. Oh my god. Anyway,
I do recommend them. Yeah, I know you didn't say that, but she would recommend
those lovely magical robes that attacked us. It's been on our minds, so we've done a little digging ourselves, mainly to pass the time. We have found that they were actually ordered by Quintilius by Professor Lundquist. He made them, and someone named Rubina, I just met her. I don't know if you know her.
Miss
Says she-
Lockingdale. Yes.
Rowena. Mhm.
Yeah,
Rubina.
that one.
She corrects Simon again. Like
Thought so. I thought I wrote it down right. Apparently she was the one who picked them up for Quintilius and dropped them off at his dorm room. From then, Lundquist says that he just ordered standard ropes, nothing major. And from the moment that they were dropped off in front of his dorm room, someone was in between then did the actual enchantment on them that attacked us. So we have been trying to pinpoint a timeline from when she dropped them off to when they got animated. And we're wondering if you have the ability to tell us who was in that general vicinity.
You see this whole time she's been nodding and kind of like, and you see the little inklings been like writing.
Yeah, because Quintilius is adamant that it wasn't him, and he's more distraught over the damage of the robes than the damage to us. We think there's also could be some memory issue with him. We're not too sure. He's currently in the care of the Dean of Radiance. She was taking him to the infirmary.
Dean Talonbrook.
Yes.
Hmm.
She will
Okay,
have
let's see.
all the information also.
Okay.
But since you're in
She
charge
goes-
technically of us, we thought you might know who was in the general vicinity when the robes would have got taken and enchanted.
She nods to. Right. And she looks at Avar. He goes, "Did you get all that, Avar?" He goes, "Oh yeah." He does nods. And like finishes writing it, like hands it to her. She goes over it. And she puts it like for her records. She goes, "Right. Well, yes, there is a way to there is a way we record certain movements for students and faculty in Strixhaven. I don't know if any of you have taken the time to look at the Strixhaven guides that we have walking around. I have a particular one that is finely tuned to track the movements of the students in the vicinity." She kind of waves, and you notice that they're in the corner of the room next to maybe like a bookshelf. There's this really ornate, like it looks like a mirror. Like it's like a golden frame. It's got like the same kind of similar like the dawn arch, like the dawn that's over the biblioplex. Similar kind of design. As she says that, it moves, and it starts to like activate, and it stands up and faces her. She goes,
I think Simon sees something animated that was not animated a second ago while we're talking about animated robes that should not have been animated, and just instinctively goes, ah, and throws a piece of bread at it.
yeah. So pretty much like the droids, like from like how they like in Star Wars, like they just like come back and they start to like just stand up and start stretching out.
Hit it on the
nose.
limbers
up. It limbers up. It goes, greetings! I am a Strixhaven guide to all your faculty and student needs. How can I help you today? She goes, you may ask it your request. She looks at you, Ash.
Sorry. How specific does it get? Like, could it tell us who was passing Quint's room, or just in the building? How specific is it, so we know how specific to make our question?
Well, she goes, they normally can track anything on campus, but as I said, this one can specifically records the passing of students that come and go. So you could ask it a relatively specific question.
Okay.
So, sorry, our character. So, just to remember, get it right in my head. Rubina actually picked up the robes and left them outside his door?
Yes.
And that would have been on our... it would have happened our second day of school, I believe.
It was late the night before we were attacked.
Yeah.
So it's a very short window. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to find out who went past Quintilius's door. That's one place. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's fine.
During that time frame, yeah.
Yeah.
If the robot was in that general vicinity at the time.
If it knows, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Carry on, Ash.
You see it's waving at you.
Hi.
Hello. How can I help you today?
Hello.
Stop being so cheerful.
You're strange. Our second day of school here, which was, I'll tell them the date. We're looking for any movement in between this time and this time. I can't remember exact the times. I think we had it kind of sorted from 11 till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So there's like a 4-hour gap, I believe, from when the time they were dropped off at Quintilius's door until the time when we got attacked. We're trying to look for that timeline to see if any movement back and forth in front of Quintilius's room.
He goes, accessing archive, stand by. And on the holographic display, it's like this smiley face. And then it goes to the loading symbol. Like it's just like, scanning. Takes a moment. And it goes, found. It goes, please specify again the time frame you wish to know about.
And I'll tell them the time frame.
I think it was like,
Brandon does not.
Well, I think it was like between 11 and like 7 when Quint woke up and it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Sort of. After she dropped it off before he woke up and it wasn't outside his room.
Because he was already
I think that's the closest time frame we have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes, all right, stand by. And it keeps scanning. All right, results found. Display. And it on the holographic interface, the loading symbol gives way to a smiley face, and then it changes, and it goes, people in vicinity of room of Quintilius Antifia Melentor III were, and he shows the holographic interface shifts to, it shows you Rubina again. And student, Arneza, Lorene. It shows you Lorene as well.
Okay, quick question. Is it showing us Rubina when she dropped it off at 11 or again after that?
Yeah. So to further specify, when it shows Rubina, it shows her, right? It shows her, but it shows like almost like a recording, it's like a holographic recording of her going to his room, right? It also, however, also shows her meeting up with Lorene before going there, and then she drops it off,
Okay.
leaves it there like she said she did, and then she heads off.
And who was the first one?
Rubina and Lorene they went
Yeah,
together to drop it off.
Okay, no, I thought I heard someone the third or something.
I heard
That's Quinty. That's
that was Quinty.
Dickus,
All right.
the third.
All
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Quinty.
Of course he's a third.
Yeah, of course he is.
He has to get all that arrogance from somewhere, right?
Oh, for sure.
It's genetic.
The guy on the holographic interface turns into a big smiley face. Is there anything else I can help you? And it stops. It goes, processing. Anomaly. Detected. And Sharp Big looks at it. It's like, I'm sorry. What is that? She looks at it. Stand by. She kind of goes over to examine it, see if it's okay. It's like examining.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
she goes, I might have to do that. It's like got a loading symbol on it. And then it stops. It goes,
can I get up?
Go ahead, Bevan.
Sorry, I just want to get up and smack it one on the back. You know, like you smack something that's not working and suddenly starts working again. That's the only way I know how to fix electronic stuff.
You hit the campus guide and it kind of stumbles forward. And it goes, please do not manhandle the equipment. Thank you. Have a smiley day. And it kind of like stands up again. Anomaly processed.
What anomaly?
It goes, student Arneza Lorene detected going at, and it gives like the time frame between this time and coming back into the common room maybe 5 minutes later.
So that was
Sharp Big looks at it. That's odd. So she left at around, we'll say let's say it's be like half an hour after, you said like 1:30 or something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. She looks at the guide like before you all can question it. She goes, she came back. Correct. It just stands there, pleased with itself.
So does it look like the robot maybe like lost connection with Lorene for a bit and then found her again, or it was just did come back? She just came back.
No, so basically it detected her leaving the building.
Okay.
Commons, and then it detected her coming back maybe like 5 minutes.
Okay, so she didn't leave the commons and then leave the commons
so it's
again.
It's almost like she stepped out and then stepped back in again.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's the anomaly it detected.
Professor Sharpbeak, I don't know if you can answer this, but do you know if Lorene knew any upperclassmen already when she got here?
Thanks. No, as far as I know of Miss Arneza, I don't think she had any prior connections here.
Does she have the capability of that spell?
The spell you talked about, the animate objects? Absolutely.
Correct.
Miss Arneza is quite gifted, but I don't think she is up to that level yet.
I mean, she couldn't even cast nice little spell that Kai did, so I'm not sure that she's powerful enough.
She goes, now, Simon, we're all on an educational journey. Some people learn faster than others.
I will say, but generally it's the quiet ones you got to watch.
You see
I'm also wondering.
Correct.
I'm also wondering if maybe Herbie's not the only one to get possessed by something.
Can we see the image? Does it show us the little screen grab image of her coming back into the building as well?
It does.
Like the little okay. Can I make like an insight check or something on the two images and see if there's any difference in like the way that they're walking or any specific, I don't know if it gets specific enough for like expressions or anything. But like, does it look like it's the same person that left that came back in, or is it like a weird, like a different gate, or like came back in at like a high rate of speed or something, or like seemed more
was it
nervous or
forgot
concerned or
something?
something? Yeah.
So basically, an insight check is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
You can insight check it.
Yeah.
Insight check an
insight
image.
check the hologram.
Go ahead.
Oh no. Okay.
You're inside checking the security footage. That's normal.
Yeah, dance. There's. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. I threw that dice. Where did that go? That dice is gone forever. Yeah, that is absolute trash. I want to use a reroll on that.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a reroll on that. This is not a good roll. Way better. Way better. Goodness gracious.
Did it go from like a 5 to a 9?
No, it went from like a 5 to like a 30.
Okay.
Wow.
Not actually on either of those numbers, but hold on.
Yeah, close enough.
All right. 5.
It is a 27.
Close though.
I mean, close enough.
It
I'm
went
sorry.
It went from a 2 to a 17.
I'm sorry, the DC was 28. You missed it.
Shit, so close.
You blew it apart. Like, it was like, what's it?
Stupid holograms.
It was like
So
an
tricky.
18. You blew past it like 10. All right, okay, overachiever. Inspiration, by the way. It's good shit. Good inspiration for that. Yes, as it goes replaying footage really happily. It does that. You kind of like you go freeze frame. You kind of like stop there, and it kind of like you look at it, and you kind of rewind it a little bit. And it's happy to do so. And then you notice that the Lorena walks out very subtly, has a very different way of walking than the other one coming in. The one that's coming out seems a little bit more, I guess the word is standoffish. Like she walks out holding herself very Quinta Dickers style, you know, like that kind of pompous air. And the one that's coming in seems very laid back and like a bit not as formal. And she kind of walks in happily, kind of trudging in.
Now, I've had a couple classes with Lorene at this point. Which one seems more like her normal one? Because as far as I remember, she's more, she's a little more nervous, but pretty happy. Okay.
Yeah, like she's got like a bounce to her step, and this is exactly the same. This is the same bounce.
So the one that came in with Rabina, there's something off about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, you notice that when they were in the with Rabina, they had the exact same kind of gait. Like they were walking like as Lorene would. But it's only after they left that they. Go ahead.
I was going to say, so it's the same person, but something's happened to them while they were out of the room, maybe.
Yeah. So with that stupidly high 27, it was 27, right?
Yes, it was.
You instantly get the fact that whoever this is not Lorene, but they made a good show of it. While they were within company of Rabina and all that, they behaved, they walked, they did everything like Lorene would. But as soon as they walked out, they must have let down their guard because they might not know they're being recorded. You kind of like, got it. And you blew right past whatever kind of pretense they had with your high check.
Okay. So that's not Lorene, but it was a good interpretation.
So both of them look like they're not Lorene.
Just, I think the other one that was Rabina did everything that Lorene, until the point where she left the commons, where she kind of.
Yeah, but you said that it looked like they're doing a good job of pretending.
Yeah. Our question, I think where the confusion is the Lorene that came back into the commons, right?
Yeah.
As far as we understand it, that is the actual Lorene, and the one who left was just playing at Lorene, doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on, maybe, but that one, and I'll point to the image coming back into the comments 5 minutes later. That's Lorene, and then I'll back into
It was like
Thank you.
rewinding.
That one is not Lorene, but they're doing a pretty good job of pretending to be her. But that's not how she walks and stuff. There's something wrong about that. I don't think that's Lorene.
So
I
sorry.
have. Go on, Brandon. Sorry.
Okay, no, I was just gonna say, I was gonna ask the robot if he can follow the first one that left.
I was going to say.
Yeah, go ahead. You say.
No, I was just going to say. So we need to find out where fake Lorene went, and also who, whether student body or whether, has the power to cast such a spell as disguise self or whatever.
I mean, a lot of even first years can do that, but
No,
here's the other question with that, because you're right. We also need to know if Rubina knew it wasn't Lorene or not, because they came in together.
And did
So
we
we need
ask
to-
Rubina if she's seen anyone else?
I don't remember
So-
her saying Lorene was there at all.
Just to clarify, Rubina came in and then met Lorene and then went to deliver the robes. So they
Okay.
kind of met up, and then Lorene left, and Rubina kept going to deliver the robes.
Right, so they
yeah,
branched
it's not-
off. Yeah.
Oh,
They kind of
okay.
they kind of went, oh hey, how you going, girl? Like they kind of like met up, and then they
I see.
they went their different ways.
Perfect.
All right,
So that means that the fake Lorene was already in the building.
Can we track
Correct.
her? Can we track her after she left?
Well, can we track her
She's-
before she left if she was already here? Whose room did she come out of? Was she in real Lorene's room, or did she come out of a different room looking like Lorene?
But also,
But-
sorry, if Rubina still had the robes when they met, the robes were delivered after that.
Right, but we know
Meeting.
that she knew they were being dropped off.
True, but
She
if
could
she
have doubled
left,
back.
yeah, I think we need to find out if the fake Lorene doubled back and turned into someone else, maybe.
Or went invisible, maybe? I mean,
That's the other one I was thinking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously-
unless there's a way of actually looking at just who's passing his door all night.
But then, yeah, well, I was just wondering. Obviously, the fake Lorene was in the building,
Hmm.
but what happened after she left?
Right.
See if we can track her.
Because if we can track her, then we can get answers. But obviously, she had to do something if the real Lorene came back in, whatever time later.
Right. But if we track her from when she was in the building already, we may be able to find out whose room she came out of.
That is a very good point.
Right? Because
Yep.
if she came out of Lorene's room, then that's not helpful information. But if she came out of someone else's room, it may be them looking like Lorene.
Either way,
Yeah.
we still need to at least talk to Lorene.
We
did.
definitely need to
Yeah.
track her, yeah.
What do you think, Professor?
She's like,
The Scooby
I
doing
agree.
this one again.
it was, yes, that seems like a good step forward. She looks at the campus guide. Do us a request, and it goes happily. And as it starts to process that, we're gonna quickly switch to Kailani. Kailani,
Yes.
you are on
I'm
your
here.
way to dance. Dance.
With Lorene.
Which-
Guess what?
Yeah, as a reminder, Lorene did try out for dance as well, and that also didn't go well. So
No, Lorene is in the water dancing club.
right, but her
Alright.
audition did not go well.
No.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah. Go ahead, Kailani.
Well,
Did you do anything on your way there, or went straight to?
No,
Rhythmic
I
Drone?
went by the cafe where they were, and then I went straight in for the water dancing club because I didn't want to be late, and for her late is like 15 minutes early. So
Yep.
so she was definitely already
You
there.
laugh, but it's true.
Like coming into the
It is
rhythmodrome. Yeah. Coming into the rhythmodrome and just like warming up, getting ready for the dancing and the exercises, like yeah.
Yeah, your uncles you see already there, kind of like helping people set up. You
She
see your
says
Uncle
hi.
Nev is actually talking. Yeah, you see Adrix waves at you as he's finishing to talking with Lorene, and he goes, Kai, you made it. All right. How was your day?
It's
He looks up
going
and
well.
down.
We're finding out some cool stuff. We're investigating the whole attack stuff, so
He goes, Kalani, you be careful. We talked about this. Don't do more than you need to.
I may or may not have electrocuted Mr. Lundquist's ledger.
And that's exactly what I mean. He's just like, why did you do that? And you hear Nev, he goes, you electrocuted his book? How'd it go? And he looks at him, he's like, you're not at front. He looks at him. He goes, oh, yeah, sure, yeah. Bad, Kailani. So, yeah, why you do that?
I
Even though
apologize.
he's got a huge grin on his face.
It's like, and he goes, as Adrix turns around, Nev's like, Kailani, why did you electrocute?
Because there were no
his
names
ledger?
on it, and we were trying to find out, and he was being all shifty.
So you thought you would electrocute his ledger? He's still not following your
No,
logic.
I tried to overpower it, but it didn't work.
And I was like, oh, shame. Like, maybe later on I could teach you. Adrix looks at him like, no. He's like, but I'm trying to help. You said be supportive of Kailani. I am trying. Just go. Just go help him set up. He's like,
Uncle Nev, I'll meet you later.
and you see his major image pops up next to it. Okay. You're like, ah. He just pops out of nowhere as he goes to like actually organize the club. Adrix says, Kailani, just be careful, okay? I don't want to be hearing about you electrocuting ledgers and getting in trouble and going to the detention bog, because then your mother will have a go at me and your Annette. Okay? Okay. And he relaxes a little bit. He's like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to do the whole professor thing here, but just be careful. Okay. Anyway, are you good to go? You good to go? He tries to limber up a little bit. He can't stay mad at you for too long, Kalani. So you go over and set up with everyone else. You see Lorene's already warmed up, just kind of you see she's got a little bit better at kind of conducting the water, but then she sees you approach. She goes, "Oh, hey, Kalani, how are you?" She looks all peppy and all
Hi,
ready to go.
I'm good. How are you?
She goes, "Yeah, not bad." She goes,
I mean, we just saw each
I heard
other at
about-
the rose stage, but
She goes, "Oh yeah." She goes, "Yeah, we did." How did it go with Quintilius? Is he okay? She kind of does the whole it doesn't really matter to me, but it really does. But can you tell me? Kind of thing.
right. I don't think. Yeah, I'll do a quick insight. Quick insight check of 18.
Okay.
She definitely likes him, doesn't she?
Definitely definitely wants you to answer. Despite her making you seem like it's fine if you don't want to. It's okay if you literally says that. It's okay if you don't. If it's between you guys, I was just worried something had gone wrong. Is everything okay?
No, yeah, I just apologized.
And yeah, okay. So you both good? You both okay?
I hope so.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys are doing better. He really isn't that bad when you get to know him, but you see, she's like looks away from you. She says that. I mean, at least I think so. And then she goes, anyway, and she goes, "Have a good session." And she kind of like goes away, goes to like limber up, parts it.
Carlin just shrugs and,
So
and goes to prepare.
She's like, "Okay, weirdo."
Yeah, okay. She's not weirdo because Carlani is a weirdo herself, but she's kind of like, okay, I see what that was about, but I'm not gonna get involved. So.
All right, so yeah, you already rolled for it, obviously. So like, yeah, the performance goes well. Lorene does decently. Like, she doesn't do as bad. She's getting there. Like, obviously, her uncles have been trying to like coach her through things, and she's doing better. However, near the end of the performance, as you're kind of finishing up your piece again, you hear like this. You hear like He goes, it isn't. She goes, is that all? It's not that much to look at. Distinctively, Quintilius's voice. Absolutely.
At
Like
my
a barbarian. Like,
performance or Lorene's performance?
Your performance.
I rolled like a 20 odd. What is he talking about?
And he goes, yeah, it's a little lackluster. And you see he's like talking to the crowd. Some of the people, some like are like nodding to that, and some are like, most of them are like applauding and kind of turning to him like, what's he talking about? It's great.
Kailani walks up to him. You think you can dance better?
He goes, dancing is not my forte, and apparently you still have much to learn. And he turns away, and he's got like some of his fan base kind of goes with him. They kind of giggle at that, and they kind of go with him. And he drifts off.
Kailani is proud. What can I do? Oh yeah. Well, I guess it's the same for you in acting then.
He turns, and you see like some of the people around go, "Oh, yeah, she did." She's like, who does she think she is? They kind of like start saying that, and he turns. He goes, well, here's the thing. I don't really trouble myself with the opinions of people like you. Let's put it like that. And he turns away and goes.
Oh, I really hate it.
I think he just called you a peasant.
Yeah.
Just for the record, in case you missed it.
That or the help.
Yeah.
I thought she shouts out after him. I thought we had turned a new leaf.
And like you see one of the girls next to him. She's a little slow, isn't she, Quint? And he's like, yes. New leaf? What do you mean, a new leaf? As if that could even be possible. The gap between us couldn't be wider. You talk about leaves? This is ridiculous. And he keeps walking. We're done here.
Ridiculous.
You see
Lorene.
Lorene kind of comes up. She goes, Kalani, are you okay? What was Quintilius like? She just came down to help you out.
Kailani's just glaring at the daggers at the back of Quintilius. I'll show him. She turns away. Goes back to... I guess if it's over, if the extracurricular is over, she just gathers her stuff.
Pretty much. Yeah. Lorene goes, Kalani, I'm so sorry. Like, I thought you guys were okay. She seems generally like, what's happening?
Concerned.
Don't worry. I have an idea. She takes her
She
stuff.
looks worried. She goes, I can talk to him. I thought he was good. Like, maybe I can, like, she said, I have something planned. She gets like stressed. She's like, can I help?
No, why don't
Like,
you come with me?
mitigate this?
Isn't he going to do Play Actors Guild now? Why don't we go watch?
She goes, oh, okay. She looks really, really, really worried.
She should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Rightfully
Told you
so.
it's the quiet ones you got to watch.
Uh-huh.
I'll go with Lorene to what?
What?
The
Kaya's not one of the quiet ones.
No, by far.
No, as in, she's, yeah. What I mean by quiet is just, she schemes. She's got a few ideas and nothing frame of
I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Yeah, I'll go with them, with Lorene to go watch the Play Actors Guild. I do have plans for it though.
Okay. You have plans for it.
I do.
Dun, dun, dun.
But hey, I found an excuse to keep Lorene with me, guys.
She did. Now they just need to find you, and that's all.
Yeah, exactly. We just need to have the conversation without her.
Alright. So let me just have a quick look. Are you finished? Alright, that's all good.
I know it's only a picture, but every time I see a picture of Quintilius, it just like
It causes an effect, doesn't it?
yeah.
The
It's
hair
just the
rises
smoke-
at the back of the neck.
It's just the smug grin on his face. It really annoys me.
Okay.
And he's not even a real person either. It's just,
I know. He's like that type of dude. Alright, so Kalani, you're following Quintilius and his fan base, right?
I'm not following them like obviously following where they're going. I'm going to watch the row stage stuff, yeah. But if they're going there, she'll follow too.
Okay. You see that there's like they're kind of carrying on laughing, and you distinctly hear, "Go, did you see her face?" Well, she goes, and they're just talking about obviously what just happened. She goes, "Put her in her place, like she should be. What did she think she?" And they kind of like, and then they laugh. Did you see it? Oh, I thought we turned over a new leaf. And they kind of just they laugh at that. Like you can hear it all. Well, hear bits of it, and they get to the carriages at near Taurus Hall, and you see his fan base disperse, and you see Quintilius get in his own carriage and takes off.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in his own way. Someone's gonna move. What do you do? Kind of like
No,
say
I'm
goodbye
just
to his entourage.
I look at I don't know, would she I'll just take a carriage with Lorene after to go to the row stage.
Okay. So give me a. Actually, no. I think the passive will be enough. So as you, I assume you're taking a carriage as well
Mm-hmm.
with Lorene. You notice that the carriage, his carriage, which was like he wasn't. I guess he wasn't too far ahead of you, but you got in. You notice that it's not heading towards Silverquill. It's not going north. It's not. Here's people on the map. This is Fondrix, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of going behind him, right? At this junction here, near the Biblioplex, like in the center, instead of going north, it goes elsewhere.
Where is he going?
It starts to head towards Prismari. And you're thinking to yourself, that's strange, because he's always on time to the Players Actors Guild. Actually, you notice that it's going in that direction.
Will the rest of them be coming out at this point?
No, we weren't
so
done talking.
Oh, you're not done. So that's true. But
No.
let's say that this is happening at the same time, and they'll now finish up what they were trying to say. You guys are going to meet at this junction, right?
Okay, no, I'll wait for them to finish what they wanted to ask then.
Yeah, all good. All right, so snapping back to you were questioning the Strixhaven guide. All right. So,
In the professor.
you want to track it, yeah?
Yeah, but I also... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think we'd also need to talk to to Lorraine too. If I don't know if you want to summon her here for us, or if we should go look for her. I'm just not too sure how much else you would like us to, further go on with helping.
I also had a memory. I looked in my little notebook, and I hold up my little notebook. Wasn't Lorene helping with detention when Herbie got possessed or whatever? Wasn't she there?
Is this Simon?
Yeah.
For shopping. Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled out my little notebook and everything.
Yeah, a little notebook. She goes, she's thinking, I do believe so. She volunteered to be one of the monitors for that day.
That was my next question, if she was assigned or if she volunteered, because if she is somehow involved in that, that's pretty specific timing. Does she also happen to be where Herbie got possessed to do stuff?
He really...
But I don't exactly know what happened there, because I wasn't there, but it does seem weird that she was there and volunteered for it.
It does. So she turns to all of you. So who do you want to question first? And she's really intrigued by it. Like, Miss Larkindale, I believe, is on her way to. She kind of checks like a schedule that she has in front of her. She's on her way to the Play Actors Guild. She has a
Lorene?
Rubina. And I think Lorene, she checks it again. I think she finished her water dancing club. I think she is free.
Well, we just talked to Rubina, so I don't think we need to talk to her right away again.
No. I think we need to find and talk to the real Lorene while this thing tries to track the fake.
I mean, another question is, if someone is going around looking like other students, is that why Quinty Dickus doesn't remember the conversation he had with Rubina? Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was just someone who was looking like him.
Mm-hmm.
But it also does seem pretty weird that it's Quinty Dickus's robes and someone in his posse with Rubina and Lorene that are all somehow involved in this.
Yeah, because we're not too sure if the robes were meant for him or not.
The animated part of it.
Yeah, the animated part. Or if we were just the unlucky ones to... Because, like, how did they get from where they were in his room to floating and attacking us?
Or maybe it was someone doing it on his behalf, whether he knew about it or not. Maybe they're trying to, like, get into his crew or something.
Or
I don't know.
Just a student trying out a spell for the first time. We're just hoping it doesn't happen again.
I mean, it could be an accident. It's just that there's kind of a lot of coincidences surrounding it.
Lots of black goo, too.
I was going to say, are we that unlucky to be the recipient of a missed practice spell going on?
Or maybe, Merton, we were very lucky because we could handle it, and maybe some of the other students might not have been able to handle it because they didn't have our little friendship group. They might have been by themselves. And I go and give each of them a hug, like around like an ankle.
Yeah. You'd get at least a kneecap for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go back on my desk.
You see the Strixhaven guide thinks you're just giving out hugs to everyone.
Oh,
and
I
goes,
for sure go hug the Strixhaven guide, 100%.
He goes, thank you.
Do you have a name?
A good hugger.
I don't understand robots, so I'm staying away.
Do you have a name?
He goes, I am guide.
Okay. I marked that down in my notebook.
How many guides are there in the school?
There's currently in the vicinity at least 150 guides patrolling the campus.
And are you connected to all of them?
There is a certain interface between most of them, yes.
Okay, good.
So can you tell us where Lorene is right now? From the other guides?
Correct.
Oh, where is she?
Aneza, Lorene is on her way to Silver Quill.
Is there only one Lorraine? Or can you sense two?
He goes, it's confused by the question.
Yeah.
He's like, scanning. Currently, one Aneza Lorene on campus. Currently approaching Biblioplex.
Is there a way to do like a passive scan? Like just have a program running? Is that a thing that could be done? Like so that maybe you guys could keep an eye out for any duplicates of people?
Yeah, like constantly keep track of two people to see if there's two students that aren't identical twins.
It's confused. It goes, sorry, I do not understand how there could be two people of the same name and being.
That's okay. I give it a hug.
I'll turn into Merton again and say,
wait, this is a great question. How many Mertons are there right now? Maybe let's see if it even registers that you're still you.
Currently, one Merton is on campus.
Okay. How many Ashes are there?
Currently, one Blackfang Ash on campus.
Okay.
So they can see through disguises.
At least this one, yeah.
Correct.
But how many changelings are in the school? I know what a changeling is.
That information is restricted to staff.
Would that screw up your program if someone turned into, say, Merton here? Would it show you as two?
No. Changelings still have their own unique signature that we can identify with divination spells.
Can you detect invisible people as well?
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Okay. In the recording, was the two Lorraines the same person, or does one have a different signature even though they look like Lorraine?
Aneza, Lorene, identical signatures detected.
For both.
Okay. Correct. It seems confused that like it looks at you and it thinks that it goes, "Are you feeling okay?" Because to it it's just asking it like it's like.
I try to give it some bread.
He goes, "Thank you for the bread. I currently do not have any way of ingesting said bread, but thank you." It takes the bread.
I'm going to look at Professor Sharpbeak. I assume you know what I'm trying to get across to this thing?
It's not a thing.
Yes, I do.
It's guide.
To guide here.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as one of you understands what I'm trying to say, that's the important part.
Yes, the Strixhaven campus guides have a very limited capacity for requests. They only normally handle where is Taurus Hall, etc., locations. It can track people, but very nothing too complex.
Guide, where is Kailani right now? If water dancing is ended? Yes.
And it shows you Kailani's like feature as a hologram. Currently in carriage on her way to the Biblioplex.
And anyone else with her?
Yes. And it shows Lorraine.
Well.
Does it just show Lorraine or does it actually say that it's Lorraine?
So this is how. So it shows you like a shot of them, and then it changes to like a map, like as you see the campus map, but it's like holographic, and it's like a boom, like a
You are here sort of
bleep,
thing, yeah.
bleep. Yeah, it's got like
GPS
the
like radar.
basically it's like it's glowing, right? Like the little dots, and it's got their names labeled on the dots.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's like a Marauders map thing.
Kind of, yeah,
Or
but
Marauders
holographic.
mapping. Okay, yeah.
Marauders mapping, yeah, basically.
And the
So
dot
it looks
does
like-
say Lorene.
It says, yeah,
Okay.
Lorene Arneza.
And it's next to it's next to Kailani's dot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're in the same
They're basically
part,
like
it
almost
looks like.
almost overlapping each other.
Yeah.
They're kind of like
Oh,
glowing.
that'll
they're
make
moving
our
too
life
quickly.
easier. Yeah.
Well, Professor, what do you think we should do?
I don't want to go accusing Lorene if she's not actually involved, but I do think we need to talk to her. Is that okay? Should we?
Yeah. I'm just wondering if you want us to do it or if you actually have someone else who should be doing this.
Is there like a black ops squad of like investigators or something?
I shall notify
Campus
Professor
security,
Mills.
I would assume.
This isn't a no.
I will dispatch some professors and pledge mages.
Dispatch
to-
them. Simon gets a little maniacal for a couple
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, in the back of the
Simon.
head. The use of force is okay.
However, this might take a little bit. Can I please request that you go ahead and see what is happening first, and that guide here will go with you to
Yeah.
keep me updated
Yay.
on your location.
Yeah, we're gonna go do
Unbelievable.
covert security.
Great with a golden guide named Guide next to us.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
But he
dun.
blends in with the rest of them, so it should be okay.
Doesn't blend in with us though, does it?
Who looks up at
No,
you?
I mean, do we really blend in it anyways?
no.
I'm
I'm just excited to be going on an adventure. It's like, here we
excited
go.
you're here too, guide.
Be honest, I don't
Ah.
think I'm not even gonna try to blend in with my height. So
No.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm fully up.
maybe we'll just hide behind you.
You'd also
with
notice Ash is like fully armored again. Battle axe shield. He's taking everything with him everywhere he goes now.
Miss. Oh, go ahead.
sorry, no, that's right. No, I was just about to say Merton Pony carries his great axe on his back for no apparent reason.
I own a weapon. I do. I have a little teeny tiny short bow.
Ooh.
Looks more like toothpicks.
Yeah.
Acupuncture.
Yeah. Mr. Guide,
Yes. Looks like.
I forgot my question. That's all. I had a question for him and then I forgot it.
He goes, "You are the best that you can be. Have a smiley day." It gives pep talks.
Okay.
It's programmed. It's programmed to be joyful all the time.
Can I ride on your shoulder for our trip?
Absolutely. Grabs you,
Yay.
just like puts you on top of it, and starts like.
Worth it.
right.
Onward
Let's go to
onwards.
Prismari.
to Kai.
Or the Biblioplex, right. Yep.
To intercept Kailani's carriage. Yeah.
Please
Alright, so-
follow Kai's signature. Thank you.
Tracking Kailani, and happily because
I'm going to say goodbye to the
Alright.
Inkling.
Bye,
yeah,
Bye, Avar.
it waves and it like ink goes flying everywhere. I'm like, Professor, like, no. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. And it looks like like that, like
Worth it.
yeah. So as you all seem to be trying to converge again, how is everyone? Does everyone want to take the break now, or do they want to keep playing? Break now? All right,
Sure.
we'll take a break.
I could do with a break.
Yeah. 15, 10,
10 minutes.
10.
Yeah.
10.
10,
10
15, whatever.
minutes.
10's good.
All right, all
Yeah.
good.
Cool.
All right.
So
All
we'll
right,
be right
guys,
back.
we'll be right back.
See you
with some
soon.
more chaos.
Hello. We're back. We're live.
Oh, yay.
Woo!
I
Huzzah.
am muted.
Let's go.
Hello. Welcome back again. The mystery of the animated armor may be drawing to a conclusion as the group is heading to intercept one of their numbers as they hunt down these inconsistencies with certain students on campus. All right, so I guess we'll start it off with, we'll pick up where Kailani was in the carriage, and then we'll go from there. You guys will be able to intercept it. This is all happening pretty much almost at the same time. So, Kailani, I know you're eating. Sorry for the bad timing, but what are you doing right now in the carriage?
Kailani is watching where Quintilis is going.
Mm-hmm.
She calls out to him, Quintilius?
From your carriage, it's like his carriage is like.
No, you said, oh, the carriages. I thought you have to switch carriages to change to go to Prismari.
I know. So it keeps. You tell it where to go, and it starts to like.
I see. But I didn't see him come out.
No. It's still going.
Oh, that's.
So let's put.
Kailani will then. Oh, I don't know.
So he would be. Oh. One second. I'm just gonna put tokens on the map so people can like. Oh no.
Two Quintiliuses.
That's too much.
Boo.
Definitely too.
See, I'm debating whether to follow him or to pick you guys up, but you guys are tracking me.
You don't know that, but yes.
Yeah,
You don't know that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. As a player, I'm struggling because Kailani wants definitely to follow him.
Well, technically, we never made plans to meet back up.
True. All right, we'll
You knew
follow
where
him.
we were headed, but we didn't make plans to meet you again after.
Kailani will
necessarily.
ask the carriage to follow Quintilius's carriage.
Okay. Starts to course correct. You see, Lorene's like, Kailani? She sees that the carriage gets to the commons, right? The Archway Commons, and it starts to go in the opposite direction. She's like, what? Aren't we going to Silverquill? She's super confused.
Well,
She doesn't know
Quintilius
what's
is
going on.
not, so I guess.
That's so odd. That's odd. He's normally already at Silverquill at this time.
Yeah, he was there before the water dancing with both of us. I thought he came to see you and go back.
Like,
But he's going to Prismari, so we're following to see what's up. Maybe he's not okay. I mean, we literally just talk about stuff and now he's being mean again.
yeah. She nods about. Yes. That was odd. Yeah, I thought you guys had, as you said, turn over a new leaf. What's going on? So we're just going to follow him?
Hmm.
Sorry. Kalani, you can feel free to put your token on the map as well, unless you need me to put it on the put it in there too. No, that's not.
It's funny, I'm bigger than Quintilius when in reality I'm smaller. Yeah, no, I just follow.
So the carriage is moving on. Is there anything you want to do in the meantime with Lorene? Or do
No.
you just keep following? Alright, okay. So we'll quickly switch
They
back
are
then
not
to the
friends.
rest. Yeah. She notices that. Like, she sits there after you kind of, she's like, just sitting there kind of like,
It's awkward. We're
Looking
kind of
around.
we're kind of like
Yeah, it's a little
rivals.
awkward.
Yeah.
like, she doesn't know what to do. It's like looking around the carriage. Alright. Switching back to Team Guide. Where are you guys now? I assume you guys are heading off to take a carriage as well, following guides instructions.
Probably, yeah.
If that's the quickest, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, we're pretty much going to
Sounds
let
good to me.
guide us.
Yeah, we're doing a car chase.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
A three-way car chase.
We're all humming different theme music as we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, never mind.
So,
We're back to the
Guy-
same theme music. We're good.
Guide, are you able
guides
to
leading you to the carriages?
Are you able to
Yes.
figure out where they're headed and where they're going to stop?
Absolutely.
Hold on. Is that how it walks? It just goes.
Yeah, it's like
What
this. It's
is
just like walking like this.
Amazing. I
Waddles.
love him so much. Continue.
Okay, could you just, chart us on the direct path there, if possible?
Yes, currently tracking.
Perfect.
It's like,
And I
and
have
then-
to slow down to keep up with you guys. It's just, I'm striding on ahead, and every few hundred feet I have to stop and wait for you to catch up.
For sure.
And you
yeah,
said Lorraine was currently with Kailani. Is there anyone
Yes.
else in the vicinity, or like in a carriage in front or behind?
approximately 150 meters in front. Hey, there is Mr. It struggles because Quintilius has like a long name.
Yeah.
It has to like recalibrate. It goes.
Don't say it. Just
It
don't.
stops. It goes. Melento Antiphion Quintilius. Third. It twitches, like it sparks a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Pat, pat, pat.
I
Forgive
am
me.
just.
This student has a very strange name. My way of saying it is incorrect. Forgive me.
I'm gonna start casting mending on the guide to make it feel
Thank
better.
you. That feels really nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll give
gives you a pat.
I'll give the guide
Gets him.
guidance, just to make sure he keeps us on track.
To say
No,
Quinn's
you
full
guys-
name correctly.
Yeah.
Yes. Quintilius and
Slower.
Melento the third.
Yeah.
Thank you. He pats you like because you fixed him.
Sometimes saying it slower and enunciating, it'll help.
I just call him Quinty Dickus. Maybe that's easier for you.
You,
I just try not to talk to him.
in the
That's
meantime,
easier.
in the meantime, Guide hails down one of the automata-drawn carriages that stops in front.
Question.
After you, he said to all of you.
Question. Wouldn't it, now that
yes.
it was like, 150 meters in front, there is Quintilius, wouldn't that ping that there's two of them?
Who said there are?
Not in that. It's tracking.
It's
It can't
tracking
track-
a specific thing, right?
It's tracking a specific.
I thought that it would be
it's
like,
told to track specific
because,
targets.
because it
It-
pinged that student, it would ping where that student would be, which would be two different places.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Because it's
I see
like,
what you
okay,
mean.
150 meters, there is another student. That student is this. Ping, ping, two pings. That's what I thought could happen.
Yeah, it's because it was who's in front of them. Oh, it's Quintilius. They never said where is Quintilius. It told
Right,
them
understood.
it's Quintilius in front of them. Yeah, but I get what you mean. Good question. All right. So your border character
Onward!
takes off.
And now we all just like wait.
Sit and listen to the elevator
Yeah,
music.
basically.
I turn to Ash because he seems to know a lot, and I'm just like, how far is 150 meters? I don't know the measurements.
300-ish feet.
Oh, okay.
So not that far.
Oh, okay.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
Ish. That's from about, you know how wide the biblioplex is? Yeah, it's like that. Just a little bit bigger.
I will turn around and that means someone had 300 feet.
Oh,
Technically...
Maybe.
Maybe. A foot is this long. Picture 300 of them.
okay, but if you
300.
have like a centipede, doesn't that have like 100 feet or something?
So
Yes,
3
but-
centipedes.
Yeah,
are
so
wide,
like
yeah?
3 centipedes long.
Yeah.
Per foot.
This makes sense. This works.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What's my intelligence? Close
Do I
enough. This
understand
works.
what is happening?
I've measured things by bugs and animals before. I'm a druid. It's fine.
Yeah, I was going to say. But we don't talk about millipedes ever.
It is the length of, like a what we'd call a football field back home. You know, a couple of them.
A couple of them? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Having this bizarre conversation about feet.
Yeah. If anyone overheard this, they'd be like, "These are the people investigating. These are our good guys."
These are future.
Yeah, this is our future.
This is our future.
Yeah.
All right.
And I
And as
just
you go
like.
in-
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just had a picture of me just hitting my head on the roof of the carriage every time he hits a bump, just because I'm so tall and squished in the carriage. It's like, ow, ow.
I will druid craft some moss on the top so that when he hits his head, it doesn't hurt as bad. It's like a soft little cushion.
This is why I usually
of
want.
moss. Yeah.
Brilliant.
You see, to fill in the silence, you see Guide is just doing his job. He goes, "He's all right. You see, that dumbbell above the biblical." It's just doing small talk, and it's doing a tour.
And how long have you been a guide? When were you first activated?
He goes, "I was activated." It goes, "Processing. I was activated several 100 years ago.
Oh.
Okay. So you're
I
fairly still
believe
new.
I was activated by the founder, Tanazia Condrix, when I was first built."
Wow.
So, who does your maintenance?
We have a team of Condrix pledge mages that does maintenance on units around campus. Also, we have Professor Lockshield from Lawhold, who is very good with construct. She also has a team of Lawhold mages that does maintenance as well.
That's neat.
I'm sorry,
Might have to go
Ash.
visit.
Did you say that a couple 100 years made him young still?
Yep.
No, no. I'd already be dead like twice.
So, yeah, certain things, especially mechanical ones, they last a while as long as they're upkeep and fixed. Like, I can live like quite a while.
Are you mechanical?
No,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
Like my grandfather's, I think he's pushing 480 right now.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess there are some very old druids, but I think some of them can live for a really long time. But I don't know if that'll be me or not.
Well, like I'm
literally. Sorry.
That's okay.
Go ahead. Finish.
No, I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
One of you decide.
I literally turned 50 this year. So
you're a youngin' then.
I am.
I might be a little bit younger than that. A little.
That's okay. Every race matures differently.
Yeah, Allens are mature when they're 30. I'm not there yet.
Technically, in human years, I'm 18.
What about you, Martin?
You have to think about it. Yeah, I'm still fairly young. But then, where I came from, yeah, you had to grow up pretty quickly. Either live by the sword or died by it. Die.
Oh, I'm not good with swords.
Yeah. Well, I particular, yeah. I'm the different one in the family, you could say. The rest of my family are just like out constantly in battle. But I just wanted to learn more about my ancestors, and I thought this was a good way to do it. So, but then mentioned it to the rest of my family, and they just didn't want to know. So they saw it as an opportunity to get rid of me. So here I am.
Well, that's mean of them. We're glad you're here.
Well, I
Right,
appreciate
Ash?
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I'm what you can considered outcast in my family too, so don't worry.
I'm fine.
And that's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
You see, Guide has no idea what you guys are saying, so it proceeds to just do what it's programmed
Yeah,
to do.
it's still talking in the background, like the GPS.
Yeah, it goes, it goes, Professor Lowshield of Lawhold is a humanoid resembling a bipedal elephant known as a Loxodon. And it just shows you who she is. This is give it like a history lesson of who he was talking about. Alright, so as you get the full guide, Kailani, in front of you, the carriage with Quintilius comes to a stop.
Those carriage horses are dope, by the way.
Yeah.
I know.
Again,
They do look pretty cool.
constructed
They look
with
super cool.
like,
Wow.
oh, so
See, I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of him. Or was it her?
Who? Oh, the Luxodon?
The Lasheel Clockwork Scholar. He's
Okay, so we were headed to Prismari, right? Or they are?
Prismar.
That's where? Okay.
Yeah. So behind of heavy Kalani, his carriage stops. You see Quintilis gets out, and they start to make their way into Conjurate Hall.
Conjure Hall?
Conjurate.
Conjurate. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I said as soon as her carriage stops, she jumps out and runs after Quintilius, calling after him.
Okay. All right. So I assume you just follow into Conjurate. You see, there's like a few.
I call
Prismari
out.
students kind of looking at
I'm
you.
calling after him.
Okay.
See if he turns.
If he heard you, you don't notice because they just keep going. There's a few other students coming to and from.
I'm trying to catch up to him then,
he's-
running.
Yeah. So as you kind of speed up, you notice that he's also picking up the pace. So, and they duck in quickly into the building and disappear from sight.
I go after.
Okay. So as you run into Conjurate Hall, and there's again a few like people looking at you, running in. Do me a perception check.
Guidance. 18.
Okay. You scan the hall, and apart from a very few confused members of faculty and other students, you don't see where Quintilius has gone.
if indeed he has got it.
You see one of the staff members comes up to you, Kailani. Like a professor goes, young lady, are you okay? Are you looking for someone?
Yeah, where is Quintilius? Just came in. Where is he?
They go, I'm sorry. They look at you, like Quintilius. They look around.
He literally just came in.
I'm sorry. I wasn't really paying attention to the front door. Is there a reason you need Quintilius?
Yeah, it's very important.
Okay, I will ask around. And they kind of like look at you like this, looking up and down.
I assume at some point Lorene would have caught up.
Yeah, Lorene's like maybe a few moments. I was like, oh, Kailani, so like you move really fast. She's like out of breath. She's like,
He moves faster because I lost him.
she goes, okay, you can go ahead. I just need to catch my breath. It's just like... in the meantime, those coming in will be arriving maybe as they're kind of doing like it takes a while for them to like ask around for Quintilius. You guys be arriving now, so you guys will be walking. You would see, thanks to guide, he goes, Quintilius, Antiphium Melentor III has entered Conduit Hall. And the carriage will come to a stop, and it will kind of happily jump out and start running into the building.
I follow him.
Follow him. I pick Simon up and put him on my shoulder, then follow him.
Yay!
As they walk in, you see, just in time, you see Kailani stand, and then you see one of the Law Hall professors approach.
Prismari.
Oh yeah, Prismari. Sorry, I got Law Hold in the brain because of Guide's tour.
I will. So I'm just assuming going to the hall, and it's quite busy with people.
Yeah, there's a few people around. Yeah.
Guide, where exactly in the hall is Quintilius? Can you point him out?
Quintilius, Antiphium Melentor III is going up to... Error. Quintilius Melentor Antiphium III is not in the building. It looks...
Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. Where was he headed?
It just points... It was like points up.
At this point, are they where I am?
You would hear them, yeah. They kind of like walked into the hall.
I hear them talk about Quintilius, and I run to them. Quintilius, something is wrong. He's acting strange.
Hold on. He was headed up to what floor before you lost him?
He was heading up to the floor above.
Okay. Who is currently headed up to the floor above right now?
And do you have any other guides that are currently up there that can help you search?
Someone roll me a D100.
I got it.
There's a guide up there right now.
Got it.
Brandon got it.
That's good. What'd you roll, Merton?
Oh, he's 54.
54. He goes, accessing. Yes, there is currently another unit. 5-3 in active patrol on level above in Conduit Hall.
I will ask, where's the way up?
Hold on, you didn't answer my first question.
And it goes, oh yes, I'm so sorry, little friend. He goes, currently, right now, going up to the second level is Professor Loshiel. And it scans because it's making sure that it's getting feedback from the other one. Processing. He goes, Professor of Expression, Nisar, Dean of Expression. 1 second. I'm getting my names confused.
Dean of Expression, Nasari.
It was going to be that, but it wasn't going to be her. That's how I changed the name. Yeah, 1 second.
So you mean Professor of Expression, not Dean?
Professor. Well, it was going to be... Okay, 1 second. I'm glitching like the... like the mod.
Mending!
Glitching like the...
I cast Mending on Raza.
Please do.
And guide.
Yes, so... Dean of Expression, Nasari, is currently going up and arguing with Uvilda Miskoila, Dean of Perfection, on second floor. Student, Astrid. Let me just get her name. I'm forgetting. Chavanay, is also on second floor.
That's another one of Quint's lackeys. That could be what they turned into. I think someone is turning into other students and like using their forms or something. We should get up there.
Yeah, I got. So where is we followed? We tracked Quintilius in here. So, guide, where is he now? You said it was a.
Kailani answers almost probably at the same time as the guide, the Silver Quill, right?
Yeah,
Roll
Silver Quill.
stage.
Oh, it looks like. Hey, hello, Kailani. It's
Hi.
nice to see you today. Hope you're having a great day.
Quintilius, he got
Let's
the
go
roll
upstairs.
stage, isn't he?
Correct.
Let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
I will give. Yeah, we'll go upstairs, but I will give a brief. Just to explain to Kailani that this is Guy. Guy's been helping us with our questions, and he's here to help us now, kind of thing.
And Guide, while we're going upstairs, the people that are up there, the Dean of Perfection, Astrid, and the other, I think, Professor
Dean of Expression.
Dean of Expression, are they somewhere else also?
You know those questions confuse him.
I know.
Sorry, come again.
I'm asking the guide if there's a second copy of those people anywhere else on campus.
So
we'd be able to tell who's the real one.
The two deans and
the second
Astrid.
floor. The people who got up
Two deans
to the second floor.
All right, so the people that no, they're the only ones on campus. There's no duplicates.
Okay.
Guide, is Astrid a first year like us?
He goes, yes.
Okay.
Although she has shown great prodigious skill with magic.
Has she?
Very advanced for
Interesting.
her level.
Kailani
Do
was
any of
one-
us? What?
Kailani has
Well, yeah, we're
one-
already going up. Yeah. Have any of us had any classes with Astrid?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would have seen her. It's just you wouldn't have really have interacted. And she was always
No.
be like, if you had classes together, which would have been your main with magical physiologies and all that.
Okay.
She would have been sitting with Quintilius, but you
Right.
could have never really interacted with them.
That sounds like something someone we definitely need to talk to. As we're all booking it up the stairs.
And can you let Professor Sharpbeak know what's going on, please?
Affirmative.
As Kailani was bolting up slightly ahead of them, when I get to the second floor, do I see Astrid or do I see Quintilius?
So, you guys are coming from, let's say, you're climbing up. 1 second.
Oh God, hate this.
Magical stairs. What are you talking about? Looks like an MC
Literally,
Escher
as
puzzle.
you're walking up,
Yeah.
the very much like every other building in Strixhaven, like the staircases shift and move, like they adjust to where you want to go. So you guys would be making your way up. Actually, not there. Actually, let's say you guys are.
I'm gonna also need that map for the next campaign.
Yeah.
Say you guys are coming from here. Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Kailani
And then you just-
looks around.
yes. Kailani.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is it. This is where she gets the
Kailani.
attention.
Kailani, you see.
Kailani will never get attention.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, is that our friend?
Yeah.
Astrid, and you see not too far from her the bickering professors.
Does it
Deans
seem
are-
like she's with them or just also in the room?
They are heading. They're over here. But she seems to be... Actually, she's going here. Sorry, one sec. She seems to be trying to head down. Like, she's gone up, and now she's trying to, like, you see that the stairwells are trying to adjust. So it seems like it's forming one to go down, while the professor seems to be going up to this level.
So she's
Sorry, the
going.
Dean.
Yeah. So Dean's.
Yeah. So
no,
yeah.
It's a door there. But...
Yeah. So as you all come into the vicinity, you hear Dina. So he goes, Matilda, you have to admit that little Alan's so adorable, is doing such a wonderful job. And he goes, we shall see how the final piece goes. And he goes, oh, he's so adorable. Isn't there points for that? And like they're just kind of like climbing up. They're talking about Simon, obviously. They're kind of like going up the stairs. So they disappear from view. The door closes. You see Astrid is coming over here, and the steps are starting to adjust to go down. What do you guys do?
I call out. I am running
called
after
out?
her
What'd you say?
and call out.
Yeah, I'm following
She
as
turns.
well.
She turns. She goes, oh, literally, like, he goes, what do you want? I don't have time to talk to you right now. Oh, your entourage. What is this? And she just ignores you all and the steps start to arrange, and she starts to walk down.
Why are you impersonating Quinn?
She looks at you. I'm sorry, who are you? She looks up and down.
No one important, don't worry.
I asked you a
Yeah, that's what I
question
thought.
by message, Ramon. Can you just answer, please?
We are on official business from Professor Sharkbeak, so you should probably stop and talk to us now.
Yeah.
Right, Merton?
Right. I'm just standing in the back. They're just looming large. Probably
Yeah.
not.
Merton is like, are these stairs gonna hold me though?
Well, they're magical
they will
stairs.
collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a long way down to the bottom of the tower.
Don't worry, I could totally catch you. I don't even have a negative in strength, so it's fine.
We're just here to, fix a little a problem that we seem to be having with, people lying and being in places that they shouldn't be. And imitating people that they shouldn't be. And this guy, lovely robot guide here.
Hello.
Has been tracking, Quintilius, and then suddenly he's gone after Kailani here was in the middle of following Quinn. And then suddenly disappeared, and there you just were.
I would like to, if I can, I want to summon Little Mans.
Your fire, little man.
Yeah, I want to summon Little Mans.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I can put him... I can only summon him like 30 feet away from me.
Is Lorene still with us as well?
Barely.
Outside the door, just kind of waiting for things to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Kailani looks at Lorene. I'm not the only one who saw you.
Because you're all being ridiculous. I don't even know what you're talking about. Now, if you excuse me... She turns to go.
We actually won't excuse you. You should stop now.
Yeah, we actually need to talk to you too.
Yeah, let's not let this get nasty.
No.
I'm going to start climbing the stairs for the...
Yeah. And I'm going to have Little Man start teleporting closer to her. I don't actually know if you can force teleport. Actually, I don't use this. He can't. However, he can do damage if I wanted to. But still, I'm going to just have him be moving closer. Just.
So
He turns around. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just going to look at Lorraine. Our main issue is this lovely guy is telling us there was a little bit of a issue last week when Quintilius was getting his lovely robes delivered, and you were nearby his room when it's possible they were enchanted and animated, and we're wondering what you know about that. There seems to be a little bit of a, issue that there might have been two of you at the same time. Do you remember going? Yeah, that's the problem. Do you by chance remember that night what you were doing? Do you remember coming out of the area and talking to Rubina and then coming back in?
Because I don't have to answer you. What is this? She points at the...
Guide, would you fill her in? Can you show her what we're talking about, please?
Yes! It just shows her, like, the whole...
Are you talking to...
Lorraine.
You're behind us. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still making my way forward.
Right, I think...
Oh, you're talking to Lorraine.
Yeah, I think Ramon thought you were talking to
Astrid. We're talking to Astrid.
Was also talking,
you guys are,
then...
Lorraine was trying to leave, which is why I'm talking to her to make sure she's staying.
Got it. Yeah. It just clicked. Oh, wait,
that's okay.
Having a different conversation.
Yeah.
The DM needs amending as well.
That's okay.
Lorraine.
Which one's you?
She looks super confused. She goes, "That's me." And you see the one that's coming in. I think. Yeah, no, that's weird. She goes, "Wait,
you don't remember the other one?
That again? Can you rewind it real quick?" Suddenly, he rewinds it. No, that's me. She points to the one that's coming in.
And according to him, they're both you, identically.
Guide. Kailani asks, do you track the magical signature, correct?
Correct.
Can I do the roll to see if she figures it out? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Arcana, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20.
Kailani, you distinctly remember Professor Ghostforge talking about a certain spell that can tamper with divination magic. You remember him showing you Nistil's magic aura that can cloak
Kailani turns.
Certain objects or individuals.
So Astrid, have you been practicing Nistil's magical aura?
It looks at you. Yeah, it's part of the coursework. Duh.
Yeah, outside of the classroom, though.
Again, it's part of the coursework. Are you okay? Are you feeling a little tired?
No, maybe you should come with me and check if everything's okay. Or shall I call a professor?
We already did, actually. We already called Sharpbeak. She's on her way. She's definitely going to want to talk to you.
And Guide, if you could have the dean and the professor that just walked through that door come back, if you could tell another guide to get them back here, that'd be great, please. Thank you.
Gladly. I'll notify the two deans. And just stop. It just smiles. It's got a little smiley face. This is processes your request.
Enter right here.
And then it's a complete 180. And she goes, "Okay, I'll be happy to put this behind us. Okay, there seems to be some sort of mix-up. We'll get it all sorted. However, I do need to just Checkles, can you just give me 5 minutes?
No.
Again, very
No.
reasonable. All of a sudden, I need you both to do me wisdom saves.
Who's
Who?
both?
Kailani. Huh?
Oh, me and Kai?
No, Kai
Kailani
and
and Ash.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because no.
Because no.
Because I don't want to.
Cocked.
That was kind of...
Okay. That's good. That's a dirty 20. And if
17.
that fails, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that you distinctly feel like she was. It was very calm, very composed, but it was laid with a little something, something.
Did I notice her cast something? Because I'm only like 35 feet away from her.
1 second. I'll just check if you would have.
I think suggestion doesn't require somatic
It's-
components.
You see, she didn't seem to be like casting it, like as far as you could tell. She wasn't doing any hand gestures or anything like that. It was just very well mannered, just very well composed.
Okay. Yeah, I
But
don't
you
think we
you
can
could-
give you 5 minutes, and I'm just going to keep creeping closer. I think maybe you should actually just stop trying to leave. I don't have suggestion. I'm just telling her things.
Yeah. Kai, how far is she from us?
I mean, it depends. Did you all run up to her because she was walking down? Did you guys like surround her? Did you like try and bar her
No.
away?
I'm the only one that's been moving so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I said
stayed
I-
at the door.
You
I said
started
I'd
going
taken-
up the stairs. I've been just flying over.
Okay. I will keep moving towards Simon.
How far is she?
Well, she was trying to make a quick exit, so I guess if you guys had caught up, she would have stopped. So I guess most of you would be like either 5 feet or 10 feet
Oh, okay.
close to her.
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Then can you move her to where we are, or would we move her us? To
Yeah,
where
never
she
mind.
is?
Do we know what she tried to do on us?
Did you pass as well?
I got a 17, so I don't know. Okay.
You both can do well. If Carl I think already knows, but you both do Arcana to see what you just trying to do.
14.
Arcana is a 22.
Actually, not really sure. For a moment, it sounded really like a reasonable request, but you know that was not just her being persuasive. Like there was something there. I'm not entirely sure what it could be. Maybe it flits to your mind the name of a certain spell that can convince people or suggest them to do certain things. Kailani, you know exactly what she did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
I'm
gotta
going to
cast
tell the
it.
guide
Gotta
to.
influence
I'm going to tell the guide to make a note that she just tried to cast a spell on us.
Did you just cast suggestion on
Noted.
me?
She looks at you. She goes, "That was me being nice. Now we are done here." And
I'm gonna
now
scorching
she
ray her.
resumes trying to leave. Okay.
But what about whoa, back up just a second.
Nope.
No, you do your thing, but the deans got notified, right? So they
Yes.
are like
They're
literally
literally-
coming back out. If they are, they should be here right about now, right?
Yeah.
Well,
More or less.
it
They're
kind of
about to pop
depends
out.
how long it takes this unit to tell the other unit to go find them and tell them to come back to us.
Which I would say, roll me.
Also, there is teleportations, and you guys told them to tell Sharpbeak, so Sharpbeak at least should be here at this point, because we've been talking to her for a while, right? I just don't want you to be attacking her if there's a professor clearly in sight.
I'm doing it.
With a professor
already
clearly
I
in
was gonna
sight?
Yep.
We could do a roll a d4 to see how many rounds before somebody comes.
Exactly. It was literally what I was gonna say.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
I just
Scorching
thought
Ray.
that for
Roll
the
attack.
amount of time we've been doing this and how long you told Sharpbeak she would be here, but okay.
I don't think we've ever seen Sharkbeak use any sort of teleportation.
Yeah, but they're teleportation circles that professors use on campus.
We have no idea about that.
No.
That's never come up before.
That's how Greencrest teleported us to the back.
Yeah, but she's a whole separate unit.
From Sigil?
No, so once we're back in Strixhaven, she used the teleportation circles to go away. So did my uncles. In front of all of you.
No, I walked away.
I don't think we actually saw that.
I ran to my room.
He left, and then I was taking what's-her-name home. And you guys were still arguing about whether or not she was going to get court-martialed.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but at that point, they had appeared from the teleportation circle. It doesn't matter.
I don't remember Raza ever saying anything about teleportation circles in the school.
Yeah. He might have.
And if I don't, neither does Simon.
It's fine.
So we are just going to Scorching Ray her.
Yeah, just to add to that, I do believe what Kailani is saying is that when she teleported you guys back to Sigil, you did appear in a teleportation circle. Like, she was able to teleport you in.
Yeah, we knew that.
We teleported into like a courtyard, right?
Yeah, in the Biverplex. Yeah, near the Biverplex.
Yeah,
there was like a teleportation circle. Anyway, but yeah, okay. She is right. There is teleportation circles around campus.
So I need to make 3 attacks on her.
Oh yeah, Woodper. I forgot it was good training.
No, there's no teachers here, and also I don't know how quickly they may or may not get here. And she's trying to leave, and she just cast suggestion on you two, apparently. Why would I not attack her?
Mm-hmm.
We attacked Quinty for less.
You have attacked Quinty for less.
I'm just keep going trying to reach them. Just as an FYI.
I thought we were
Maybe
all
not.
Cool.
Huh?
Terrible.
I thought
we're already
all
over there. Yeah. But I thought you guys were stopping anyway. I will, yeah.
I think only one of those is going to hit, because I doubt her armor class is under 11.
It's not.
I rolled real poor, but one of them probably will hit with 21.
21 hits, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Wow, cool. I fucking suck, guys. That's 3 whole damage. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
It was a warning shot.
Yeah.
It was a warning shot. Yeah.
Well, the first 2 go behind because she's trying to leave. And the third one just kind of pops her as like a, we're not done with you sort of thing.
All right.
I'm pretty sure we just told you that you shouldn't leave yet.
She goes, you singe her? She's like...
And that was me being nice.
She goes, you little puffball. How dare you? She's like,
okay.
She's so like, you just singed her Versace robes. So she's like, oh.
Versace robes.
Like her Strixhaven equivalent.
Yeah.
Versace Strixhaven
For sure,
robes.
yeah.
Can we just, wait for the professor? I'd really like to get this sorted.
Yeah. So I did roll for it, and so as she gives like this venomous glare at Simon, from the top of the stairs, you hear the sounds of the door opening. You see the deans kind of step out, and you see Avilda Mistcoiler goes, "What is the meaning of this?" So she leans out.
Hi,
Simon is
These
very
assets-
scared of her. He gets very small.
hi, Dean. We are trying to figure out what's going on. I'm pretty sure you've been aware there's been attacks on students. We're trying to figure out what happened to the robes that were animated, and we figured out that the time frame. And my friends here with Professor Sharpbeak were looking with help of Guide to understand who's been around when the robes were delivered and who ordered them. And Astrid was around. And just now, we were following Quintilius, and suddenly Quintilius was gone, and she was there. And we know she knows the spell that makes the guides confused as to tracking. Quintilius acted very strange towards me. And now she's refusing to talk to us.
We're on official business.
And she tried to cast suggestion on me. And
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Ash.
She goes. Yeah, go ahead. She's trying to cut you off. Go ahead.
And Ash. I just said an Ash.
Oh, and Ash. And she goes, Team Miss Coiler, they attacked me. And she points at Simon. Look, and she is like singed. So you hit her for 3 points of damage.
You were trying to. Well, you tried to run away. And you cast a spell on us first.
I was just trying to make it go. I was being accosted. Is it a crime to use? Suggestion is not even a dangerous spell. And she's like, just.
It can be.
Getting all like indignant.
Professor, something
So you admit that you cast suggestion then?
She goes, yes, because I wanted you to go away. Duh. She goes, I can slow.
Right. I don't
On a
feel like
good
this is
note,
going
body
well
and
for
mind.
you.
On a good note, Professor Sharpbeak should be here any minute to corroborate what we are telling you.
Yeah, and Lorena's just seen her own footage, and it wasn't her. There was someone pretending to be Lorene.
It's a lot, we know.
You see Bruce Carter's kind of nodding. At this point, you hear the door down here open. And you see Sharpbeak, followed with a few pledge mages, comes up the steps. She goes, Dean Miss Coiler, what they say is true. She kind of heard half the conversation was coming. Like, she looks kind of out of, she kind of like flapped really hard to get up there really quick. Like, she had to like leg it.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, what they say is true. It's like, one moment, she's like, tries to compose herself. And she kind of like flies up to Dina Vilda. She goes, they just told me an astonishing tale. I'm of two minds. Professor Sharpbeak, can you verify? She goes, yes, they have been acting on my directive. They are tracking an anomaly with the guide. Hello! The guy like waves. There apparently has been inconsistencies with the movements of students, specifically Ms. Aneza here, who was detected to have been in two places almost simultaneously, which we found very odd.
We figured out what that was, Professor.
Yeah.
Kai knows.
It was use of Nistel's magical aura. It can change your magical signature to mimic that of other.
And according to Guide, Astrid here is a prodigy in magic. Certainly someone who would be able to cast it, and maybe even the thing on the robes. Because we followed Quinty Dick is here, but it wasn't him. He's at the Rose Theater.
Yeah, Lorene was with me. He acted very strange. After I spoke to Quintilius today, and we agreed on something that, by the looks of it, whoever pretended to be him, and she looks at Astrid, didn't know.
Yeah. So we asked Guide who was going up the stairs when Guide lost track of Quint, and it was the professors, and it was Astrid. And when we confronted Astrid, she said, blah, 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 blah. And then she tried to cast suggestion on those two. And then I may have hit her with a little bit of fire to stop her from leaving.
Suffice to say,
Suspicious!
Suffice to say, Professor Sharpbeak, we're not too sure if it's Astrid or one of the professors that was pretending to be Quintilius.
I mean, we're pretty sure it's Astrid, but
We're pretty sure,
it could
but
be.
the guy did tell us that those three were the only ones in the vicinity when we lost track of the signature of Quintilius.
Who wasn't here in the first place.
Correct.
As they take that in, they kind of like look at each other. Amongst the mages that came with Professor Sharkbeak, a very elderly, stern Professor Nils makes his way forward.
Ooh.
He goes, Miss Charbonnet,
Hydrate.
is this true?
Ooh, we got a hydrate redeem?
Yeah, hydrate.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. This is on voicing. Hydrated. Miss Charbonnet, is this true? Have you been impersonating students and creating discord in our school? And she looks like...
And animating some rogues that attacked us. That's the important part.
Well, they all the Dean of Ilda, Sharpbeak, and Professor Mills look at her.
Can I be very paying attention whether she casts any magic?
Sure.
And I'm
We
going to be looking
also...
at...
You can insight check. That's what you want to do.
I'm insight checking the two professors.
The deans.
Yes.
18.
We also think it's suspicious that, actually, I guess we should just ask, hey, Lorene, did you volunteer to help with detention the other day?
Because yes, I did.
Okay. That's suspicious. You're back on my list. Anyways. Turn back to Astrid.
You see Astrid doesn't say anything. Miss Charbonnet, I think you have to come with us to explain yourself. She just shrugs. Yes, Professor. You see Professor Sharkbeak makes her way down to all of you. She goes, well done. She goes, sorry I was a bit late. You did well. And she looks at all of you.
Ash
She
did the
says
15
Astrid gets
insight.
led away by, as you say, the squad of mages and Nils kind of like leading her down the stairs.
Ash had done an insight on the professors.
15.
To gauge what?
To see if either of them flinched when we accused them of maybe being Quintilius.
Professor Sharkbeak and Avilda? Or the
No, the
like,
deans. He just
the-
keeps calling them professors.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Right.
Avilda and Nasari.
It can get, even I get confused. It's all good.
That's fine.
Only Avilda came. Like Dean Nasari is not here.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Okay,
this is
just
one.
Avilda. Okay, then.
So, if you're just looking at Miss Coiler, which is the fancy Professor Wilderoff, she looks at you as you suggested, like something vulgar.
Mhm.
She goes,
Okay.
She goes, I do not know what you are implying there. Certainly not.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry. How about the Nasari?
Nasari's not here.
I know, but I'm asking the dean if it would be possible that it would be Nasari. Because I'm pretty sure there was more than just Quinn in the... Because there was cronies, and I thought...
in the
maybe,
caravan?
yeah.
No, he was the only one in the caravan.
Okay, I thought there was someone else.
The rest of them went to the theater. He took a different caravan.
Gotcha. I wasn't too sure if the Quinn's cronies were in there too. Okay, perfect.
He looks at me, are you a bit like, huh? She goes, I take it you can handle this from here, Professor Sharkbeak. And she goes.
Thank you, Dean.
The Professor Sharkbeak goes, she doesn't say anything, it just goes. Don't close it.
Sorry, can I make an insight check on Lorene? Because I had been looking at her for the detention thing. Can I just kind of try and gauge what she's thinking about all of this situation?
Speaking of Lorraine.
As,
Yes,
what's her
you
name?
can.
As Astrid is being kind of taken away. Like,
Yeah.
Because if she is
Insight check.
involved, she may be like worried or happy someone else is taking the fall or just something like that.
Cool. With
Knowing
insight
Lorene
check.
as I do, I would say she's just confusion.
Yeah. Sorry, gotta do some math. 22.
22.
Yeah, I didn't guidance or anything. So.
You see Lorene's usual bubbly demeanor is like really distant for a second. And as she sees Astra getting led down, you see her fists clench. Barely contained like anger. Like she's like 2 seconds away from running out to Astra and slapping her. What she does. But she's restraining herself barely. Like by a thread.
Which could still mean either thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could mean either thing.
Uh, Lorene?
Takes a deep breath. She goes, yes, Kalani?
I think we need to go back to the road stage and let Quintilius know what's happening, and Rubina. I mean, they're involved. They technically have a right to know.
I don't know if that's such a good idea yet. Nothing's actually been confirmed. Maybe we should let Professor Nils do his part first. Because if it turns out not to be her, then we've told them wrong information.
Say that we should tell him it's her, but someone definitely impersonated Quintilius, and someone definitely impersonated Lorene.
Right.
I just don't think it should be you telling him that. You might make him even madder.
I mean, I could tell him.
I know you would enjoy that.
It doesn't matter to me.
Let's be honest, right? I think if we don't have to necessarily tell him, if Lorene is friends with him, if
that too.
The guide goes with Lorene and shows him, they'll be aware.
Yeah.
And I didn't say we should tell him, like, me personally.
Yeah, I'm more worried that he might really take more offense if we tell him we're looking into his, business.
Yeah, I would say if you're going to do that, Lorene, don't say it like we've caught her and it's over now, because it might not be.
Yeah.
And the other thing is he might want us to replace his robes.
Oh, he definitely wants that, but we told him we're not gonna.
No, it's not our fault. It is our fault, but it's not our fault.
Or would you rather not?
Oh, I don't want to send Guide with them. He's going to be mean to him.
I could be Guide's backup.
Well,
I'm quite happy to be backup for anyone.
Yeah. You're good at that.
I think maybe you guys have a point. Maybe we should just suggest that to Professor Sharpbeak after this is resolved and see what she says. Because they might want to resolve it without telling anyone. You guys made me think about that. Maybe we should keep it to ourselves for now.
Suggest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
is Sharpbeak still here?
No, they walked off.
Yeah, she's still there, but she's just
she's still here.
Oh, she's still here. Okay.
The other dean left.
So Kailani turns.
Yeah,
Professor, should they be informed?
Do you want us to wait? Do you want us to tell them, or do you want to tell them? Or
I will say we need to, like Kailani said, or I feel that we need to wait and see. I will take care of notifying them at the right time. As you say, perhaps it's not over yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I feel better about that.
But all of you have done exceptionally well. Congratulations. You need to be rewarded. And she kind of pulls out another little pouch, and she gives each of you another platinum piece.
Level up. Platinum piece.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something just so I take a little bit off way off Ramon. According to the adventure that we're running, you only get to level 4 at the end of the first year.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, he's told us that. However, level 4.
I mean, we've only been here what, a couple of months?
Oh,
Like
like 2
weeks.
weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're on our second week. Yeah.
But we solved the case, maybe, probably not.
You did solve the case, yes.
She would have
I'll
gotten
take a
away with it if it
platinum.
weren't. She would have gotten away with it if it weren't for us pesky kids.
Yay! And our trusty guide.
Certainly. She Guy goes, yeah!
I mean, we've got a Scooby with a Strixhaven equivalent to Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Guides are Scooby.
Professor,
And
did you bring your inkling? Did you bring... I have to check my notes because I'm stupid.
Avar.
Avar! Did you bring Avar?
She goes, no, Ava was left to do bookkeeping.
Okay, here. And I'll pull some bread. Give that to Avar for me, please. I forgot when I was there, and then I felt bad. Here you go. It's like a very large loaf of bread.
Oh, this is lovely. She's awkwardly holding this.
Yay!
Loaf of bread.
2-day-old bread by now, but yep.
No, it's perfectly fresh. If I want it to be.
And
I have a magic
Right.
item that gives me bread.
I
when
forgot
want
about
it.
that. Right.
And for your troubles, aside from that, she looks around. She goes, if you go to Mr. Lundquist, tell them I sent you, and tell them that you need to be compensated. She smiles.
Ooh,
Oh, speaking of Lindquist,
he's
do you
gonna
know why
love
he
that.
has? Do you know why he has robotic guards in his back shop?
She looks at you. She cocks her head at you.
There's about 4 of them back there.
I knew he was very well supplied, but I didn't know that it required. How many?
I think 4. 3 or 4.
Oh my!
I know.
No, I didn't know he had so much protection. I knew he had.
I'll use minor illusion to conjure exactly what I've seen. These things.
Oh, she kind of her feathers ruffle. She that is that's a shield guardian, and I'll show you the one that she's referring to. That's Stan. She goes, we have most of those in the Biblioplex guarding the advanced stacks.
Okay. I'm just curious as to if you know why he has them. Just seemed odd.
I mean,
And
if he's
I know he does a lot of magical stuff.
yeah, that sounds like that probably. I mean, look how much trouble we got into there. What if someone actually went with the intention to do something? He probably needs the guards.
And then she goes, oh, she looks at the other one that you project, because you saw this one as well.
Ugh. Nasty.
She goes, that is a different kind of construct.
Yeah.
I will need to get a second opinion from professors in Law Hall too. I don't recognize this one. But thank you for letting me know.
You are welcome.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I can't believe we just solved this case, and it's probably getting pretty late, but we have class tomorrow.
Yeah.
We do.
I mean, it's
not till 10 o'clock though for me.
I think it's only
10 o'clock, yeah.
6 p.m. though.
We did a lot, and I'm tired.
That's okay. Lorraine, do you still want to go watch the Play Actors Guild?
He wasn't listening to half your conversation. Seems to be a bit distant. She's what? Sorry? Oh no, I think I'm just gonna go rest. Thank you though. She looks really put out.
Yeah. It's not every day you get to see yourself twice.
Yeah, I'm also not sure. I mean, Kai, is that really a good idea to be just in his area? I know you guys kind of made up, but it feels like it's inviting trouble.
Maybe sit at the back.
Kailani looks at Simon and just kind of looks away, she knows she's doing something she shouldn't, very obviously. And then Ash says that, and she goes, "Yeah, I can do that."
Yeah. Simon is definitely asking this because he's concerned about you.
Yes.
But, eh. I think we probably split up from there because I'm not going to the theater today.
Nah.
No,
I'm
Not again.
I'm getting food.
food.
Anybody want to join me?
I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. I'm gonna go to my room. I think I'll go. You
That
guys
was a lie.
go have lunch. Yeah.
Dinner.
Dinner.
Oh God, what time is it?
Yeah, it's like probably like half
What
6.
day is it?
It's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Wanders off.
You see, God is like Thursday.
Guys, do you want to walk me back to my room?
Always, I'll lead the way. And he just
Yay!
grabs you. And...
We take off from my room. Can I romance the guide? Is that an option?
You can do whatever you want.
Excellent.
Whatever
If
floats
you
your
can
Right.
boat.
romance a stone, you can romance
I
a
will
guy.
romance
Yeah,
anything.
Okay.
Dear. Yes.
Right. So, dinner. Carla, you going with them?
I'm going with them till
Food?
the central campus, and then I'll continue to Silico.
All right. Good stuff. All right. And above table, just so you all know, you'll get to pick. So this is ready for next time. You each get to pick one uncommon item that
Ooh.
you can get from Linquist. For free.
Way.
For solving the case.
Yay! Worth
One
it.
case.
Marianne is going
One
to check
case
what's
out
the
of many.
most expensive item she can get, sell it, and buy the 3 that she wants. like I'll check what's the most expensive item I can get, sell it, buy the ones I want.
Yeah, all we really solved was someone
joking.
who's impersonating someone else using magic. We still haven't solved if they're the ones who did the robes or not.
Well, I
We'll
don't
have
think we
to-
can do anything else until after we hear back about what
Correct.
Professor Nils found out in his interrogation.
Correct. Which will probably take a few days. So
Yeah. So for
And I
now, you
highly
guys
doubt
are good.
yeah.
You guys.
We
did your
learned
part.
something with minimal damage.
Yeah, we
Minimal
took
damage.
no damage.
No one died.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
A few feelings were
Huzzah!
hurt, but that was about it.
Worth it.
A little bit of pride was tarnished. Definitely.
Yeah.
Some Versace Strixhaven robes equivalents were singed, but no one died.
And maybe now campus security will step up and do their job so we don't have to for them.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
The Strixhaven Detectives Club.
Oh my
It's a
god, we're
new
gonna
cl- you
start
guys
this
can make
club.
your own
The
now.
club, right?
SDC.
You're gonna make
We
a club.
100% can.
Yeah.
We are now the SDC.
We gotta come up with a better name.
Oh dear. Yes.
Sounds
Oh
too
wait,
much like something
SDC, like Scooby Doo Club?
Strixhaven Detective Club. SDC.
Never mind, I'm back on board. I'm into this.
Let's go finding mysteries that aren't there.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
for
this is,
sure, yeah.
I'm assuming this is the conversation happening on the
on
couch.
the carriage ride
Yeah.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, God is like, I'll be happy to help you set that up.
Yay!
Hey!
I know all the guidelines and procedures for said club foundings.
Of
Here,
course you
I can
do.
give you several suggestions.
See?
He's so smart.
Thank you.
Simon has a crush on the guy.
For sure. Simon has a crush on pretty much everyone he's ever met. Let's be honest.
Had only we known about the guide last week, we would have had this solved earlier.
All the guides are conveniently gone for maintenance.
Yeah.
They're circulating.
General
now.
maintenance day.
Routine maintenance. It's
General
fine.
routine maintenance, yes.
Yeah.
Routine maintenance. Love it.
Right, so you all arrive back at the Commons without further ado, and you guys wanted to get food. You're free to go to the cafe
Food.
and
Yep.
tuck in.
Minotaur has to. Minotaur can live on food alone.
All right. So
Job well done, everybody.
Not bad for a Thursday.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
as you all, well, except for Simon, who, you know, as you arrive at the Commons, happily goes with Guide back to her room with Lorene, a little bit of a dejected Lorene as well, kind of like following them. And you all, I assume you just go to the Biblioplex Cafe from there, or do you go back to the common
well,
room? Or...
pretty much our standard romp where to go.
Yeah. Any spicy food on the menu?
We can roll for that. As I will roll for that, was there anything anyone else wanted to do real quick before the day is wrapped up?
I will invite Lorene to stay with me for the night if she wants to, if it would make her feel better. Because that was very disconcerting for her to see. If she would like the company, even though I'm definitely about to go take a nap, she can come with me if she wants to. Guide can too.
Of course, Guide. Lorene's like, thank you. That's very sweet. I think I just need some time, but thank you.
Okay. I drew across some time, stick it in a loaf of bread, and give it to her, and then go to my room.
She just looks at the bread. Thanks.
Bye.
I love the fact I nominate you for inspiration.
Goodbye.
I need some time. Time.
It was right there. This is why I took Druidcraft.
Do you need some chives too?
I can Druidcraft anything.
Gosh.
All right. So we
Sorry, take me a
just to
minute.
answer real quick. The food. Someone was asking for something spicy. There's of course the dragon peppers. If you wanted to have something spicy.
Yeah.
And there's the radish chips. Like sandwich of the day is the open faced radish chips again. The deep fried Dijon.
I'll just have the dragon bell peppers.
Yeah. Right.
I'm just grabbing whatever stew's handy.
A hearty
Certainly.
stew.
Yeah.
All right. I believe
Little taste of home.
Yeah. Little taste of home. All good. You see Miss Fistbottom, the cafeteria lady, basically is happy to see you, kind of serves up. She goes, "You look all, you doing well, dears? You seem a little bit tired." And she kind of brings your plates in and kind of puts them down.
It's been a interesting day. We're busy putting the world to rights. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
She smiles. She goes, "Well, that's Strixhaven for you. Eat up. Enjoy." And she kind of goes back inside.
Thank you.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Kailani, do you stay with you go off once you get there?
To the roast stage.
To the roast stage? Okay. So real quick, Kailani, you arrive at the roast stage and you see Quintilius on the stage.
It should still be the club's time, right? They're still finishing up.
It's still the club's time. Yeah, he's halfway through one of his monologues right now.
Kailani will do what Ash suggested and kind of stay at the back. Not hiding, but like not making herself known.
Mm-hmm.
And just watch. To like almost like she's steadying him. In case it happens again, she'll be able to tell the difference.
Study. Yeah.
Like his
Pick up on
behavior, his
characteristics.
movements, the way he talks, the way he walks, all of that. However, because Kailani is a problematic child,
Problem child.
there is it's like she's enraptured. Well, in her mind she's studying, right? But whoever is looking from the outside sees a little bit of a different thing.
That's pretty good. You got a 21 on performance. So yeah, you can do an insight. You can do an insight check to kind of gauge all that. Okay.
That was almost good. because I cannot incite this man. I can never incite Quintilius. That is a 13. That was terrible.
You basically just try to you're just trying to take him in though, like his mannerism, his way of speaking, his way of moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
And
yeah,
yeah,
go on. It was cocked on a nat 1, so almost
oof,
that.
rough. All right, that's fine.
So yeah, she just takes it in. She's obviously, the performance is good, so she'll appreciate that and just stay there quietly, watching, studying, taking it all in.
And as he finishes his part, he goes, so nature does not prevail. What a shame. And you see Dean Talon goes, and scene. He goes, well done, Mr. Quinn. Everyone's like clap, like there's like few polite applause from the bleachers. And he kind of takes does like a bow, and he moves off the stage. And how close would you be, Karlani? Would you be like in like the stands with the people at the back? Okay. He comes in and you see like his usual fan club kind of like fawns over him, but then he kind of moves away from them, kind of waving them off. And as he's walking away from them, he spots you from the corner of his eye at the back. And that kind of gauges you.
Let me see. She's just smiling, but not like, no, like kind of, just a kind smile, like, that was nice, sort of thing.
You see he nods in response. He actually holds up his hand to some of the people who are calling out to him. And he starts making his way towards you.
Kailani didn't expect that. She was literally about to go away. And she she does that thing where she gets up, like he saw her, she gets up, she goes to turn and sees that he's walking and she stops and looks at him confused.
He goes, did you enjoy the performance then?
He was good.
He goes, good? Or he's like,
I think I've seen you do better.
He goes, I guess that's fair. Where is your entourage? Is it just you today?
We had to deal with some things. I just came to watch the end, I guess.
I'm sorry about earlier. I couldn't stop by your performance. I'll try and make some time later. I was busy, Well, he points at the stage. It's like, that doesn't just happen overnight. He's a bit like, doesn't know how to deal with, like, say goodbye to you. He's like, anyway, I do need to points back to the, to the stage.
It's fine. But, I'm going back to the dorms.
We are good, right? We're still okay. We're not going to come back here with your group and cause trouble, because no thank you.
No. Quintilius, if...
He was turning away. He's like, wait.
If you have my word as a Triton that if I will not cause more trouble, and I apologized earlier, but if you allow me, I'd like to give you something.
He goes, please, that's not necessary. I could probably get you an autograph if you want. But
no, I want to give you something.
Hate him.
Okay. He's like,
Just listen to me for a second. She pulls out the conch shell. If you see me or any of my group causing trouble again, ring this, blow on it, and think of me. If it is a problem, the person will have a big loud noise in their head. So it'll probably make them stop.
He just looks suspiciously at the conch shell. Blow into that.
Yeah, it's silent, but the person that you're thinking of will hear it. And it's really loud in your head, so it's kind of like an alarm. And it makes the person stop what they're doing. So if they're causing problems, do it.
May I? He reaches for
Yeah.
to give him the conch. He immediately puts it to it and blows on it, and it's your head like sounds with the horn.
Like that.
I could actually get used to this one. And again, just to make sure it works, and he blows it again. And again, you get like the
Stop it!
in your head.
Those of us who she had that attuned to and set to, do we hear that now too?
No, it's only for that
it's
one
just
person.
to the person doesn't get it.
Okay.
He goes, wait, so... And he blows on it again, and Ash, you get that sound in your head. The woo. And then he blows on it again.
There's
Merton,
only
you
4
guys are
charges,
having a nice...
so that's it.
4 charges? He doesn't know. Already,
It's like, you can only do it so many times a day.
And he blows on it to do Merton. Merton, you get it in your head as well.
Yep.
And he looks at it.
Because we're not
Oh.
with her right now, are we?
No.
Yeah, you guys
Silent.
having
now-
food, and you're like...
And now we hear an alarm from Kaylani, so obviously we're going to have to get up and leave and find
You know
her.
the direction where it came from.
Yeah. I'm just going to look at Merton and go, seriously?
Not a moment's peace.
Grab your food, let's go.
Yeah, Kai,
To go.
I knew that you guys went for food, right? At least
Yeah.
I'll be able
You
to
did.
meet
Yeah,
you on
yeah.
the way.
You saw them all.
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kailani goes, who did you think of? That's the people will think that... Never mind. But
He's having too much
you-
fun.
You gave me the conch shell. I was making sure it worked.
it does. So just do that for me, okay?
Okay, so but what do I do with it now that it's useless?
It's not useless. You'll
You
be
wait.
able to do more tomorrow.
Oh. He goes, good. Right, well,
Can I have
Thanks
your
for the
word that
weird
you'll do
conch.
it if you see any of us causing trouble?
yes, if you guys are causing me any trouble, I will be using it to my heart's content. He puts it on his belt. Don't you worry about that.
So I don't know if you guys understand her plan.
Yeah, I think I get it.
Yeah, if it's us that are doing that, then he'll know that 1, that's not us, and 2, we'll know that something's up.
Good stuff.
So yeah,
All
Kailani will start making her way back, thinking, if he rang it to anybody, they'll know. I'll probably meet you on the way and explain that everything's fine.
Okay. So as
That's good to
you
me.
bid adieu to Quintilius, Kalani, you get you feel a presence in your mind. You hear Green whispers. They are having the tribunal tomorrow. If you want to make yourself known, you are being permitted to come. I would suggest that you do not, but they told me to tell you, so do what you wish.
I'll be there.
Channel. Doesn't respond. All right. And with that, I guess we can call it. It is 5 past.
Kailani is very
thank you, everyone.
apologetic.
I mean-
Yes, it
By
is.
the way, Kailani is very apologetic for ruining your dinner.
That's all right. So long as you're all right.
Sorry
I
about
think
that.
that's just.
She tells you on the way back. She tells you about her plan and why she gave it to Quintilius.
No, I'll just. That is a good plan.
All right. Well, again, thank you everyone for joining us. I mean, they did it. They helped solve the case of
Yep. Huzzah!
the anomalies on campus. And we shall see the fruits of their hard labor. And next time, we'll see what items they pick from Groff Lindquist's collection.
I've already
Maybe
picked.
some interesting picks.
I'm already
You
looking, yeah.
Right. When you guys are done with that, just DM me with your items, and I'll see if that works out. Should be fun.
Okay.
All right. Any announcements, Kailani?
Yes, we do have quite a few things going on. So tomorrow we have tonight we have Ash's game, right?
Ash's game.
Yep. In my Discord.
Yep.
There you go. So you can then hear the record. You always post the recordings.
Yeah. It's also on my Spotify.
Exactly.
Yep.
So
Critical Nerd Spotify.
There you go. We also have tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST Damn Deal, which is on Discord. It's a campaign on Discord DM'd by me. And that's 7 p.m. EST. That's
Huzzah!
tomorrow. We have Curse of Strahd.
Yep.
We will have Escape the Underdark, which is a Belvedere campaign on the Discord at 8 p.m. EST on Wednesday. We have the return of Abia Saga, Tyranny of Dragons, on Thursday at 7 p.m. EST. And then I think
Huzzah.
that's what we have this week. And then coming up, we do have a few games that are going to start, including one DM'd by Ash. So if you want to know all
More
those
magical
news,
schools.
and
Yeah,
keep
that
an eye
I think all of us are in.
yes.
Yes, all of us are in that
So,
game too.
If you want to keep up with those news, come and join our Discord. There's also a monthly challenge ongoing and a question of the day every day for people to interact, learn more about each other, and all that. So it's a lot of fun. Come join us.
And with that, thank you again for joining us. And
Thank you.
like a certain guide, have a very happy, smiley day.
Woo!
Yep.
Love him.